nighttime of love, the sun unwind, any types of rise. Yeah, I'm down. Sit back, relax to the sound that goes around, 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 around. She said, hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today, let me rock the world tomorrow. Yeah. So dance, if you wanna go ahead. Free to do whatever, I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today, let me rock the world tomorrow, you know. Chill vibes, the nighttime of love, the sun unwind, any types of rise. Yeah, I'm down. Sit back, relax to the sound that goes around, 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 around. She said, hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today, let me rock the world tomorrow. Yeah. So dance, if you wanna go ahead. Free to do whatever, I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never
Howdy, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to our fantastic and fun adventures in the wonderful world of Persona 3 Reloaded, where I've moved the camera again, so it's actually properly centered. I actually pulled my other camera out. So when I say I moved the camera again, this is the SL3 that we've always been using for live streams. It's back where it normally was. And then I pulled the... Oh, what are you even called? It's like an M100 or something like that. It's like a little mirrorless camera. Sorry, that's how I space out the mic placement. Just disregard. But I figured that was better placement anyway. Nice and properly centered on the screen. Shout out to Howrondo over on the Twitch chat. Welcome. Thank you for joining. How is the audio mic placement? Just disregard. But I figured that was better placement anyway. It's better. It's okay. I still have yet to really tune this microphone. I'm getting better if you watch the Minecraft videos. Every video that comes out for the Minecraft 2025, we get like a little closer on there. That's in post. So I've got to come back now once I figure out how to actually do it properly and import all of that into the software for the microphone for the interface so that the EQ is just good when we stream, because it's still not great, but we're getting closer. It's working, and that's what matters. So shout out to Howdy. Audio is good. don't think I've ever come in it being bad. Well, that's good to hear. That's good. I obsess over the audio more than I think I do most things. I think because I listen to content a lot more than I watch it, if you know what I mean. If I've got a live stream going, it's almost always in the periphery while I'm doing something else. So the audio matters more to me. And that's how I approach this. You would think if that was true, though, that I would have put more effort into making sure it sounded good before I deployed the mic. But, you know, inconsistencies aside, there's some chats over on the Kick. I just noticed someone ask opinions on Roblox. It seems like a lot of... well, I keep kids off Roblox, in my opinion, at least. I don't know. I don't play Roblox myself personally. I think I've talked about this. But my friend made a game in Roblox, and so I had to download it and play that 10 years ago. And that was the one and only time I ever played Roblox. And all I ever hear about it now is how the CEO or the guy running it seems to be kind of like a crazy lunatic. And it's just rife with people, apparently, allegedly, abusing children. So I don't, maybe avoid it. Yeah, honestly, but that's my... Thank you for ID ID. What was your username? ID Unnow. That's my opinion on Roblox. Thanks for the question. But welcome back. It is Sunday and it is currently daytime. And I can't really remember. I guess the last thing we did in the previous stream was we made it back home after defeating a horrible monster that was attacking the city. It had taken over a train, and now this is the next day. And oh, I remember what we were gonna go do. We were gonna go have a chat with this old feller. He wants us to come and visit, which I feel like, yeah, it looks like the elderly couple wants to see me again. I feel like if we can grow closer, or I feel as if we can grow closer thanks to the Hierophant persona. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's head over there and we'll spend the evening with them. Hello to Berna. Welcome to the live stream. Well, thank you for the like and sub. I appreciate it. Welcome to the party. I hope that you enjoyed today's stream. And let's go. Let's see. I guess we'll just head right on in. I don't think there's anything we can or would do beforehand. I was going to say, like, maybe we should go stock up on supplies, but it seems to me like at some point in the next couple of days, someone's going to mention that we can go further in Tartarus, and then that's going to be the next thing that we do, hopefully. Yeah, let's just go ahead and enter the bookstore. I keep having to zoom in on the screen so the game looks like its usual aspect ratio. Why? No, just let it be. Just let it be. Enjoy the ultra wide. Just ignore the corners. It's fine, Halrondo.
I don't see it anywhere.
Oh, by the way, I have hot chocolate, but it like gets all up in the mustache. So I've done something really perverse, and I put a straw in it. I've been apprehensive about drinking it because it's been really hot. I made it really hot because I wanted it to be hot when we got to streaming. So it's finally cool enough to drink.
Oh! How'd you know I was looking for something? Are you psychic? I'm looking for my glasses. I'm not my glasses, my wallet. I can't seem to find it.
Are we about to be sent off on a search? Do you think it's ended up in Tartarus somehow?
Honestly, I do wonder if you can read minds. I was just thinking how nice it would be if someone lent us a hand over here.
I would love for this to be an actual mission where we get sent out into the world, you know? The three of us searched high and low for the missing wallet.
We've searched everywhere, but wait, what were we looking for again?
Wallet. Is it going to be in his pocket?
Bonjour.
Oh no, a French person.
I found something important on the ground outside. Does this belong to you?
Oh, yes, that's it. I've been looking for this wallet everywhere. It may not be full of silver or gold, but this here is an even bigger treasure to me.
Has a picture of his son. Or like a library card.
Excuse me. Are you not the transfer student everyone is talking about?
Are they? Is everyone talking about me? Why are they talking about me?
Student at Gekukan.
Nice to meet you.
I am here from France as an exchange student. My name is André Laurent Jean Germain.
Okay.
But you can call me Bebe.
I will not.
It's quite nice to meet you.
But thank you for the offer. It's nice to meet you.
I am delighted to, make your acquaintance. Yorishiko.
What is that? Huh?
I train in the home economics room every day. If you get bored, come join me. But then, au revoir and sayonara.
What? Imagine 42 over on Kick. My mom is single if you are interested.
I know I kept it in my wallet.
I mean-
didn't want to forget about it at any cost.
Tell me more.
There it is. I knew I put it in here. Good going, me.
Dear, that key. Is it?
Come on, dear, you know what it is. It's the key to our son's car. Such a nice boy coming to visit us has a way of making me feel young again. Been a while since I felt like putting the pedal to the metal. What age do I look, dear?
Too old to drive, but I could use a
How
car.
must you get into a car? Do you want me to end up all alone?
Ooh, what is this about a car?
Oh, I'm sorry for raising my voice. Did I scare you?
Our son. Remember what I told you? How he passed away? On his way home from work, he got into an accident. He was hit by a dump truck driver who was drunk on the job.
Oh my gosh, I did not know this. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, we knew that he had passed away, but we didn't know how yet.
Oh, please punch me. Just punch me for being so insensitive. With all my excitement, I forgot to consider how my wife might feel. Oh, I'm such a...
I feel like we're growing closer. That was very sad. That was a rough way to open up. Oh my goodness.
Huh? Why are we all just moping around here? Since my wallet's been located, why don't we go out and have a nice dinner, dear? And this is for you. Consider it your reward for helping us look around.
Bunkichi-san stuffed... okay, well, we're not going to be able to read whatever that was. That moved by way too quickly, goodness me. So you're going to have to call BB sometimes. He's a social link. Okay. I parted with the elderly couple and went back to... Okay, you know what? I think the auto needs to be off in certain instances. Leaving it on was a mistake, as was leaving on the speakers on my laptop. Give me one moment here.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking.
So dance, if you wanna go ahead. Free to do whatever, I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today, let me rock the world.
Sorry about that. My phone like automatically sends notifications through to my laptop. I don't know if it was even audible on the stream, but it was just blaring in the corner. Wait, what? For as misread as my last comment was, it answered it really well. Wait, what? So you're gonna have to. So you're gonna have to call BB something. He's a social link. Oh, call him something. My mistake. Well, I'm gonna call him sometimes. I'm not gonna call him BB though. We'll come up with something. Hi Elizabeth. This is odd. You've never called before. Am I being summoned to the Velvet Room?
I would appreciate it if you could come to the Velvet Room.
I am.
There is a matter I would like to discuss with you. Goodbye now.
Why not just like draw me in my dreams, which is what you typically do? Then again, have we ever been summoned to the Velvet Room in a dream? Well, yes. I think literally the first time. Every other time has been through a door somewhere. But okay, I wonder what she wants to talk about. I guess I should head to Polonia Mall. Can I just do that very quickly, or is the game going to make me do it via teleportation. I'll head to the entrance of the Velvet Room. It's a good thing that we already knew where that was. What's up, my guy? I was in a meeting and I heard someone talking about those apathy syndrome guys. They say there are more and more of them. A guy could be totally healthy and then bam, he's got apathy syndrome. Personally, I think they're just overworking themselves, but it is Japan. Oh, you're just waiting for me out here. Hello.
I apologize for asking you to come at such short notice.
No worries. What's the situation?
Truth be told, I'd like to ask you a favor. I've been searching for someone of exceptional ability. So if you have the time, do you mind taking on several of my requests? On special occasions, I may require you to escort me on certain excursions.
Beg your pardon?
Of course, you will be aptly rewarded for completing the request. I look forward to your cooperation and hope to see you demonstrate your capability.
This is curious. I can accept Elizabeth's request now. You can now speak to Elizabeth about accepting and reporting requests. Requests can involve anything from hunting for items to fusing specific personas. When you complete a request, you will be rewarded. You might see an influx of requests during specific times of the year. Additionally, there are requests that only become available after completing certain previous requests. Some requests have deadlines. If you miss the deadline, the request will expire and you will no longer be able to complete it. Go ahead and take a look.
Accepting a request?
Okay, so this is all of them here. We've got, right up at the top here, Shadow Hunting Milestone. Defeat a total of 100 shadows. Oh, and we can report it because, of course, we've already done that.
Oh my, you've already fulfilled the requirements.
Oh, here, take your reward. You cure waters, that's not too bad. Retrieve the first old document.
Oh my.
We found that as well.
Already fulfilled the requirements.
Whoa, 10 grand, let's go. And then all the rest of these are just available, with one of them having a deadline of June 6th. So bring me pine resin. I don't know where to get pine resin from. That's a bit of an odd request. Can I, like, accept these?
Oh, yes.
Truth be told, my love for soybean powder is rivaled by none. I hear something called pine resin looks just like my beloved soybean powder. I've also heard that it's used as a tool in archery. Do you know anything about it?
By all means.
Very odd, isn't it? Very, very odd indeed. We'll go ahead and accept that. I don't know where exactly to find it, but we'll do our best here. Experiment with fortune telling. Have you ever had your fortune told, Yuki? It seems you can find a famous fortune teller at the club in Polonia Mall. Rumor says, for every question you ask, you shall receive an answer that is right on the money. I am greatly interested in the accuracy of this fortune telling. Would you please use this person's services so that I may verify the authenticity of them? Please ask them to predict whether or not rare shadows will appear more often. Very specific. Take notes of that, Halrondo, okay? I need you to remember that one. There's also a comment in another language that I can't quite read, but there's a heart at the end of it, so I'm assuming it means well, and I appreciate it. Oh, that's where the camera is now. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. What is this one? Bring me Juzumaru? What is that? Show? Oh, it's a sword. Okay, we'll accept that one. Shouldn't be too hard. Create a persona that's level 13 or above.
By all means.
I think we just have to go, like, when they say create, surely they just mean like level 1 up to. Unless I actually have to fuse a couple together and reach 13, I don't know. Treasure hunting milestone, okay. And then also bring me a muscle drink. Let's start with a simple request. Please bring me this beverage you call muscle drink. It is not a particularly rare commodity, so you should be able to find and purchase it with ease. I'm surprised we don't have one on us. We're going to go buy one of those right now. It didn't say... Oh, we're supposed to remember... Thank you for asking, Halrondo. We're supposed to be remembering to ask about whether or not rare shadows will spawn in more frequently or something like that. There's been a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I wish you a safe journey. Elizabeth said that a previously blocked path is now open. I should go check it out next time I go to Tartarus. All right, we can pass that along to everyone else. First things first, let's start off with the weapon request and see whether or not we can just go ahead and buy that weapon. And I'm going to hope that we can access a list of those requests from our pause menu. But for right now, let's have a look at weapons and see if I can just find it and whether or not it triggers a memory. Oh, we do have new weapons available, by the way. So we did not have either of these available beforehand. And it looks like everyone's got different... So I actually don't remember what she wanted to see. I don't think it was any of these, though. Ooh, a bow that emits an odd sound that confuses enemies. That could be very useful, but it's a low chance. And it's 65 attack as opposed to 80. And 80 is a big leap forward. That's a ton of damage. But we should be using persona attacks, I guess, more often than not. So would it be better to go for this one? Like, oh, we have to use a basic attack. Maybe we'll confuse the enemy. Or we have to use a basic attack. Might as well full send it. I think that's the logic we should be going with. But do we want to spend our money on that? Or do we want to get ourselves a better sword? Look, 88 attack, that's nothing. You know what? Junpei, more than anyone, ends up just using his sword attacks if we don't have the proper attack with one of his abilities. So what I think we ought to do is go ahead and get the great sword for him. We're going to buy that, equip it to Junpei. We're going to sell the bastard sword. It served us well. And then we're going to not spend any more time here because we will spend all of our money if we're not careful. And then we're going to go ahead and exit out of here. When she says that, you can go up more floors on Tartarus than previously possible. I feel like when we do that, we're going to want to try to go as high as we possibly can. I would like to do as much in a single trip to Tartarus as I can, so that we're not in a situation where I have to spend multiple nights on Tartarus instead of doing other activities, maybe building social links and such. So before we rush back to Tartarus right now, let's try to get a little bit more done out here. So I'm going to see whether or not we've got those requests. Would they be under quests? They would be under quests. Okay. Juzumaru is the weapon we are looking for, and it was definitely not available. What we can do, though, now that we've got, you know, your average bit of courage, is we can slip in here to the club where everyone's frozen in place awkwardly, and we can come over here and we can get our fortune done. Now tell me, what shall it be? Would you like to know your fortune? I would like to know my fortune. What kind of fortune do you seek? Rarity fortune? Is that what we need to be doing? Increase the chances of encountering rare enemies in Tartarus. I think we're supposed to maybe do the other option, but let's do this. If that is what you wish, it will be 3,000 yen. Are you sure that is what you want? No. I think we need to ask about our future, actually. Let's back out of that. Let's go back in here again. I want to know about my future. Let us begin. Yeah. Hello? No, I'm supposed to ask about a specific question. How do I do it? Let's view the prompt again, and let's make sure that we're doing this properly here. Remember, the prompt was make use of the rarity fortune that increases the appearance. Okay, no, I think we were on the right track the very first thing we tried. I think that's what we were trying to do, okay? So let's try one more time. I want to know my fortune. Is that what this is? Rarity fortune? Presumably that's what that... Yeah, go ahead. Then let us begin. I see it. If you go to the Tower of Shadow tonight, you are destined to face an adversary clad in gold. The chance of encountering rare shadows has increased when exploring Tartarus. Let us hope that you find fortune in your destiny. Is that what you wanted me to do? Let's check the quest and say whether or not it is, like, completed, or we can go turn it in. I don't see it on the screen anymore. There it is. Make use of rarity fortune that increases the appearance of rare shadows. That's what we just did. That's absolutely... So we've done it. But do we actually have to go to Tartarus now? Or can we go ahead and turn this in immediately? That's a good question. Hello?
Good day.
About requests.
Are you accepting a request?
It looks like we do, in fact, actually have to go take advantage of this. So unfortunately, we are going to have to... I say unfortunately, but it looks like we are going back to Tartarus. Let's see if we can get her some muscle milk, though. I really want to complete some of these quests. So I believe that we can get that at the station. At the machine there, possibly. We'll see here in just a second, I suppose. The big barrier to scaling Tartarus is SP stuff. A general tip for Persona games is to hoard as many SP generating items as possible. Gotcha. Well, we did manage to grab quite a few of them not that long ago, although I don't remember where. I can't remember where we found those. Okay? I have no idea at all. Yeah, we're going to go to Tartarus tonight. Don't worry. We're definitely going to get that done. But we're going to buy something to drink here. We're going to grab some... Is muscle milk not available here? I thought for sure this is where we bought it. Maybe it's back at the... You know what? It might be at the... I keep looking at the wrong camera. This is confusing. It might be over at the pharmacy. That actually makes a ton of sense. So let's give that a shot. Right back to Polonium Mall we go. It's a shame. What's your deal? The iPad die? The iPad's receiving constant power. It's like perpetually plugged in. Did you just decide that you were going to give up on life back there? What's going on? In the middle of a live stream. You can't be doing this to me. Embarrassing, all right? I'm trying to be impressive here. All right. I'm trying to be a professional live streamer over here, okay? Can't have my iPad going nutty on me. Using medicine alone? Yeah, no, we already had this conversation with you. Was it muscle drink? I think muscle milk is the real life thing, but muscle drink is probably what she's looking for. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Unfortunately, everything in here is only really for HP, which is a darn shame. And also, it's not sale day, which is also a shame. So if only she'd made this request yesterday. All right, here we go. We're about to complete our second quest. This is super exciting. I would like to talk to you about requests, and I'd like to give you some milk.
Let's hear the results.
It seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. Oh, is that perhaps a muscle drink? Though it looks delicious, it seems toxic at the same time. Thank you for bringing me this. I will slowly savor each sip later on. Please take this as your reward. The iPad's having some sort of a fit over here. I don't know what's going on. Speaking of hoarding SP items, you can get SP regen items from the vending machines. Well, I wasn't paying attention to that the last time we were there, so I didn't get any. I'd like to try a beef bowl. Yeah, go ahead and accept that. Rumor has it that only enthusiastic freaks are permitted to consume this beef bowl. So if possible, could you get your hands on a portion for me as well? I will do my best. And I'd like to try all kinds of drinks. Collect 12 different drinks from vending machines for Elizabeth. You're not asking for a lot, are you? I've got to figure out where all of the different vending machines are now and make sure we get one of everything. But I think that that's going to be enough for now. At least that's all the ones that we can do right now. Opening 50 treasure chests. I don't know where to find pine resin, but we'll keep an eye out. The second old document will be back in the tower, so we'll get to that one. 200 shadows. I'll get around to it. Yeah, drinks and everything. Okay, now... Oh, we could just... Oh, hand over the drinks. Do I already have them all? Really? Were you able to gather beverages sold in the vending machines? I see. On different drinks available, you've managed to gather 3. Would you be able to collect 9 more? I'll try. Let's just talk. Let's just chit-chat. I see you have acquired a Jack Frost. This adorable round figure, this mischievous continence that makes it impossible to discern his thoughts.
Marvelous.
He is true perfection. Oh, and when paired with Jack-o'-lantern, they put on quite a hysterical performance. Why, it may just knock you off your feet. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you do so. Did you need anything else? Nope, that's it.
Very well.
Thank you so much for having this chit-chat with me. I appreciate it. I liked the idea of taking her places on adventures, but how does that actually work? Do I need to take her to... Wrong camera. I need to have like a light or something flashing up there to remind me every time I need to talk to you folks directly. Let's head over to, I suppose, Tartarus now. Or we can go back by the vending machine, actually. That might be the better move. And have a look at our SP items as recommended by Halrondo. Opinions on Baldur's Gate 3. I've never played any Baldur's Gate games. And I've never played Baldur's Gate 3. We do have a request for that. That might be one of our next games, because that was requested by Jake Yates. Specifically, Jake Yates' wife, I believe, requested that. So we're going to have to add that one to the rotation at some point. But we need to make sure we have one of all of these anyway. So hold on, what does this do? 10 HP, 5 SP, 10 SP, 5 SP. But we run out sometimes is the problem. So like this one here, yeah, we can only get the one. And then it's out of stock and it will not let me buy any more. Despite there being this whole thing previously about being able to buy drinks that were out of stock, even if they were out of stock. It was a lie. Also, I need to have at least one of each of these. Eventually, anyway. I don't know if she actually collected the 3 that I had. But just in case, let's just make sure that we have them. And we will head back around now to the student dormitory. Or should we actually, hold on a second. Let's run over here to the outlet mall itself, or to the strip mall, I should say, and check for vending machines around here as well. Yeah, there's one over here, but we can't get to it. It's outside of our actual operational range. And then that's just a cat over here that, oh, it ran off. I didn't know it was going to run away. That's sad. That makes me sad. Do we have vending machines on any other floors? Kind of doesn't look like it. Sort of seems like it's a nah. I mean, there might be one outside of the door. Oh, hold on a minute. Wait just a second here. It's a vending machine. Should we buy a drink? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we do have Fountain Dew, naturally. Which, like, what does that actually do? Oh, it restores SP as well. Give me both of them. 24 hours straight. Wait, keeps you going for 24 hours straight. Restores 10 HP to one ally. I was going to say, should we just buy them all? We're going to buy one of each here. Good job. Okay, so that's pretty good. We could buy more, and we would have them, and they would be useful. But for right now, let's get back to the dormitory. Let's go to the front entrance. Maybe there is a vending machine outside, and I just never noticed. I have no idea. There's not. No, that was a waste of time. Well, let's go barge in and let everyone know the good news. First off, we got a new sword for someone. We got Junpei a new sword. Or Junpei. Junpei? How do you pronounce your name, buddy? Hold still. Junpei. Yeah. You know how shadows come up and attack whenever they see us? But once they see that we're way stronger than them, they'll try running away. Every time we catch up to them, they look like they got the bejesus scared out of them. At the start of the battle. I kind of feel bad for them. But, oh well, lucky us. Yeah, I suppose that is convenient. I'm sorry, why do you have a giant exclamation mark above your head? What's up? Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get a specific item for her. Huh? You're looking for pine resin? Why would I have something like that on me? Oh, do you mean the powder we use on the archery team? Oh, that's what she did specifically say archers use them. So that's helpful. The yellow stuff? We use it during practice, so it runs out pretty quick. Let me check if I still have any left. That was easy. I found some. Here you go. It can get sticky if you use too much all at once, so go easy on it. Cool. All right, well, we're not going to go turn that one in just yet, obviously.
That's true.
It's fine to take a breather every so often, but don't forget about Tartarus. Although it won't be too late if you wait until after I return. I'll leave that up to you. I don't mind if you go without me, but I definitely appreciate the opportunity to show... Yeah, I know you do. I know you want that, buddy. What a difficult mission. I can't believe what happened to you all. Luckily, no one was hurt. By the way, it would seem last night's incident with the monorail has been publicized. A brake failure, they're calling it. Quite a serious malfunction, wouldn't you say? Hey there, you. It's quite the outfit you got on. It's filled with complex-looking books. I can't tell... No. Let's not get carried away. Is something the matter? I would like to go to Tartarus!
Yes.
Very well. We'll meet at Tartarus around midnight. Do not be late. I'll let the others know. We're technically going in more prepared than we've ever been before. Although, that said... actually, are we? I mean, we definitely know what we're getting into unlike the first time we came here. Oh, the High Priestess Tarot is reacting. The High Priestess's Major Arcana card has been added to the shuffle time. High Priestess, all-out attack damage will increase until you leave Tartarus for the day. Well, that's pretty sick. Have you? May I have but a moment of your time? Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that you're standing outside the door here as well. I must congratulate you on your recent victory. Your power continues to grow, it seems. On the topic of such power, I must ask, are you familiar with the Major Arcana? The what? I think, yeah, to utilize metaphor, the Major Arcana are the parent plants which will help propagate your ever-growing garden of abilities. After defeating particularly strong shadows, these Major Arcana will appear to you as cards. It would be in your best interest to collect these cards as you find them. Yeah, we've been doing so. When you've obtained a special card after overcoming a major battle, a new Major Arcana card will be added to shuffle time. The Major Arcana, that'll be a useful resource going forward. Also, I have something for you. It seems there's something I can assist you with. I have your requested resin. It seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. Oh, is that soybean powder you have there?
Is that true?
No, it must be the pine resin I requested. It really does resemble soybean powder. It's so similar that even an expert on soybean powder, such as myself, can't tell the difference. Now then, your reward for this request will be soybean powder to enjoy. Apologies, I was just using soybean powder to garnish the dish not too long ago, so please take this as your reward. A toy bow. Okay. What am I supposed to do with that? Bring me a handheld game console. Hey, Junpei! Do you know of a device called a handheld game console? I would like you to bring it to me. Rumor says it's a very dangerous item, but there are also many who love it. It is a truly mysterious device. Please be careful when handling it. Yeah, so we've got to go grab her like a Nintendo Switch or for some reason the Game Gear came to mind. Someone in the Kick chat just asked best movie soundtrack. Star Wars, pretty good, you know. That Jonathan Williams does great work with soundtracks. He's very talented. Although I will say, the other day, poop says Lucky Ludo. Welcome, by the way, in the chat, everyone. It's executive producer Lucas Kitts. That was loud. It just says cheer. Why is it little kids? Weird. Welcome. I was gonna say, I was listening to the Harry Potter soundtrack the other day, and I got the Christmas at Hogwarts track, and I truly believe if you take that track and you add it to a playlist of songs from Home Alone 1 and 2, you would not be able to pick it out. Okay, all those films are done by Jonathan Williams. You would not be able to pick out which is which. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And also there's some Harry Potter that sounds identical to Star Wars. Particularly Star Wars Episode 2, when they're in... I'm pretty sure it's the music that plays when they're inside of the droid factory. Sounds very similar to the second Harry Potter movie when they are doing Quidditch and being chased by one of the balls. Very similar sounding. So I think Jonathan might have been a little overworked at that time. But Jurassic Park is good as well. You're correct. That is also pretty good. Like, listen, I forgot that it was 2009. I guess we're trying to find a... Not the Bill Clinton cheer. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's what that kid in that hot tub was doing when Bill Clinton got in. I've seen the Epstein files concerning stuff there, man. I guess what PSP was that popular in 2009? I suppose. I don't think we need to chit chat to anyone here. I think we can just zoom.
By the way,
there's something I need to tell you. Do you remember what I said about Tartarus being divided into different areas? Well, through Penthesilea's power, I picked up an unusual signal just past the 20th floor. Something may have shifted, so I'd like you to head there and check it out immediately. We're counting on you. 21st floor, let's go!
let's give this our best shot.
And we're supposed to also be finding some sort of special, unique, rare, golden enemy somewhere in here. All right, we're here. As I thought, this floor is... I'm not sensing any enemies. Could you take a look around the area? There's no knowing what might happen, so be careful, all right? Someone in the kick chat just said, debate DC or Marvel. No, I'm not debating that. No, I refuse.
Wait.
What's these tremors? Watch out. Marvel's had a much more successful run on in cinema here recently. DC just keeps fumbling the bag. But I like a lot of DC characters. Is it over? What was that? It's one thing to know Tartarus changes daily, but to actually see it transform before our very own eyes. Regardless, the path is open. Let's try exploring further beyond that. As for our next goal, I can only assume there'll be a similar obstruction up ahead. Let's aim for that. I'm counting on you. That was kind of exciting. It was almost like watching a giant robot transform. I wonder what other gimmicks we'll see. Anyway, let's keep going. Did anyone see the files? Was like 90% of it redacted? Could you be more specific here? Define 90% redacted. Do you mean like the whole thing was covered in ink? Or do you mean like 90% of it wasn't released? No, they're releasing quite a bit. They haven't released everything, but they're putting it out in waves. And there's some questionable stuff. Not that ancient meme. Don't resurrect that. Goodness me. Something feels different about the floor up ahead. I sense something more potent, like a tangible force of will. Stay alert. What could that possibly be alluding to? Oh, this guy. Yeah, no, we were told. Oh. The fortune teller mentioned that I will face an adversary clad in gold. Maybe I'll run into a rare enemy.
Nicely done.
What's happening here? They're like little tendrils. This place is kind of gross. Where's the golden enemy? That's what I'm specifically looking for right now. You know what?
This has a totally different vibe. What? A face?
Oh, this guy did not seem to care about us. I appreciate that it is laid out quite differently. In fact, I'm very happy about that because it was starting to get a little bland. So I'm hoping that every several layers we hit a whole new different design aesthetic. But this one feels like in Halo 3 when you are... Well, actually, no. It does look like a Covenant ship. It was completely covered in flood at that point. So maybe not quite that. But it's got that kind of aesthetic with all the purple lights and everything. But also, it's very... I'm not saying that I got confused. I'm not saying that for a second I thought I was playing Halo 3. I'm well aware that I'm not here. What does media do? Slightly restores parties HP. That's crazy good to have. Okay, that's great. Let's go ahead and just try shooting it with our new bow. No, we didn't get her a new bow. I forgot. Basically, we're just killing time until we can get someone with an electricity. There we go. Get Zio in here to actually deal the killing blow.
All right, the enemy's down.
Yeah, just do it again. This is going to be our problem. We're going to run out of SP doing this. Yeah, go all in, everybody. It's fun. We don't have to make it all the way up in a single night. You know, maybe that's like a bit of a high goal to attempt to achieve anyway. Hey, look, we can get a Jack Frost if we want to. The whole party's accuracy evasion will increase at the start of the next battle. That could be useful. Obtain 1 skill card DIA. Let's just get another Jack Frost. I think it might be beneficial to have another one. Yeah, let's go. Done and dusted. Did we not actually collect him? It said something about XP. Did we just like convert him into XP and morph him into the other Jack Frost? Is that what just happened? It kind of seems like that's what just happened. Well, Jack Frost has Sonic Punch now. He's also created Jacktite, which I don't know what that is. I've actually got no idea. The game is not going to elaborate.
Perfecto.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, no, it just makes a circle. This place is perverse. One moment. I think I'm good. I think I'm totally good. Oh, I did get a toy bow. You're correct. Is that like an actual bow, like, though? Can we use that? Are we supposed to equip that to her? Is that possible? Oh, apparently we can equip it to her. And also, what? Wait, what? Hold on. She's had the practice bow, and there's a short bow she could have been using this entire time that I guess we never switched her to. Are you telling me the toy bow does 100 attack? Are you kidding me? What? High Rage. Shoots suction cup arrows. If it hits, it leaves a suction cup mark. Well, that makes it sound like it is just for goofs and giggles. What? I did not realize that... Well, thank you, Hell Rondo, but I did not realize it was supposed to be taken seriously as a weapon. That changes everything. Boy, howdy, I don't know what direction I came from or what direction I should be going. Get out of here, you. Ooh. It's an evolution of creepy thing on floor. Yeah, let's see what it's weak to. So really, all she's got is wind damage. And I just know it's not weak to that. It's not going to be weak to that. Well, that just missed. So far, I'm not convinced this is a real weapon. Well, he missed as well, so maybe it isn't a real weapon. You know what? Let's test what I think it's actually going to be weak to real quick. Let's just... No, really? Ooh. Interesting. And actually, that one managed to hit as well. All right. What about an ice attack? Do we think that might be slightly more effective? Because I've got one that'll hit both. It's either effective or they're resistant to it, and that's depressing. Nope, that's what they're weak to. Yeah, go all in. If we get anything that offers to restore SP, I think we're going to try to take it, okay? XP acquired from this battle will increase. The whole party's defense will increase at the start of the next battle, or obtain money. Well, we do like money. We need more of it all the time. We got to get everybody upgraded weapons and things. So I think that's definitely a good choice to make right there.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Junpei, you played very little role in this. Stop pretending otherwise. Yeah, I think we're on the right track. I think our golden enemy is right around the corner here. It's going to try to flee from us, isn't it? Is it? Oh, it's like back here. Come here, you. No! No, wait a minute. Hold on. Come here, you. I can't remember what we got out of fighting the last one. I feel like after defeating it, it felt like we'd accomplished something great. What is a sonic punch? Deals weak strike damage to one foe, low chance of inflicting distress. Yeah, stress this thing out. Let's see what we can manage. Well, that didn't do a lot. Do we know what this thing is? It's not really weak to anything, is it? That's what makes it special? Right? Am I wrong about that? Did I make that up? Attack it with fire. Burn it. Burn the golden glove. It doesn't seem weak to anything. It's waiting. What are you waiting for? Actually, I don't want to know. Never mind. Let's switch back over to this and try electrocuting it. That might work. I don't know. Could be effective. It didn't really care all that much. It's waiting. It's still waiting. I don't know what is it waiting for. I have no idea. What do you? Can you confuse it? Maybe you might be able to. High chance of confuse to one foe. Yeah, do it. See if we can confuse it. If we just daze it and it doesn't know what's going on, that might be effective. No, it's blocked it. We've wasted a turn. Great work. Power slash? Yeah, might as well. We're dealing like a penny's worth of damage. I'm just going to go in and attack it with my new sword. That did almost... No, it ran away! Oh, that is a shame. We completely missed out on it. I wonder if that means we failed the mission as well. Oh, but there's a chest here. Yeah, we got some thunder earrings. Opened 50 treasure chests. That was one of our goals. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let's have a look at our equipment, though. And you probably want to wear the earrings, I would assume. I might be able to put them on the guys. I don't know. So this is the power band, which is also new. We've got a couple of them. Increases strength by 1. Reduces electric damage. Okay. Well, if we find things that are, you know, shocking us repeatedly, and that becomes like a real serious threat, we'll consider it.
Looks like we've mapped...
I didn't need to hear that. I don't need to know what you were going to say there. It's fine. May Jesus reign for all time. Yeah, I can get behind that. I can get behind that in the kick chat. Absolutely. A general piece of advice. You should absolutely trust me on this for reasons you should not think too hard about. Don't just stand there while on a floor in Tartarus. If something comes up, pause. Well, that's a strange thing to say, but okay, I'll keep that in mind. Come here, you. Have we found stairs yet?
Now's the time.
Hold on. Wait, what did we determine these were weak to? Ice for sure. Well, you can't do ice. You freaked me out a little bit here. Why do I not want to stand still? What happens? Is this something I need to be concerned about? Yeah, go all out. The last thing she said before we opened up the chest and I cut her off was that we'd mapped out the whole area. So, ooh, okay, we've never had a unicorn before, and I feel like that's go get the unicorn. Yeah, acquire the unicorn. I think that's gonna be a fun one. Done and dusted. I'd love to see what it does. I imagine it just charges things down with its big unicorn horn. Where exactly do I need to be going? If we've mapped out the whole place, then we must have stumbled upon this staircase at some point. Why did I not recall seeing it? Oh, here it is. Okay, no, yeah, it's just like right there. Well, hold on, let's get this. Well, that sucks. Smack me on the butt. That's fine. They're gonna get a minor advantage here. Remember, we don't actually have to fight things on the floors. If we wanted to, we could just sprint. What? If you know why you don't linger, you know.
What should I do?
Well, that's vague. What I was gonna say is we could just like choose if we wanted to sprint through the next few floors until we reach a floor guardian, defeat them, and then sprint up the next few floors. Like, we don't have to worry about collecting things. We can come back through after the fact if we wanted to do that. And if we just want to get to the next barrier, that might be the move. I've kind of managed to convince myself here that that's what we should do. Let's finish these guys off. We'll have this floor basically completed. I don't think that the XP we're going to gain from... Hold on. Yeah, kill this guy.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Focus.
Gosh darn it. Everything's mad and angry. Yeah, we're going to sprint. I was going to say, you could make the argument that we need the XP to defeat the floor bosses, the interim floor bosses, but I don't think we do. I think we could probably take down the next one, and then we'll worry about it later. My mind keeps wandering off on me. Okay, this is going to seem silly, but I wanted to verify what I think the text said last time I selected a persona we already had. Yeah, you already have the unicorn, so my high priestess personas have gained XP. XP. Just wanted to verify that is indeed what I thought happened, and it did happen. Nice! I feel more powerful than I had before. Makoto Yuki's power has grown. Now, up to 8 personas can be held in possession at once. I didn't know that there was a limit. We've never had that many to begin with. Also, we've already got this thing up to level 12. It's got Hama. We've never used it even once.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Good job. Yeah, Junpei. We're real proud of you. I still have the... this is some rugged terrain. Keep your eyes peeled for any blind spots.
Nicely done.
Explore the floor, find a locked treasure chest, and find a rare shadow. So we're still looking for a rare shadow. That's still a thing. Oh, good. He's back. Has he maintained damage? We got to try to do this a little bit better this time. We're gonna try a little bit harder. Yeah, just try hitting it with wind and see what happens. You know what? I think that's more than we did when we just tried to like regularly attack it. But I don't think it has any weaknesses. I think it is just a matter of trying to deal as much damage as possible. The thing I warned you about is only relevant around floor 60. But make a habit to pause when not actively searching a floor. Okay. We'll try. We'll try to remember that. Let me just verify real quick. We've hit it with almost every kind of attack, and it's not weak to any of them. So we might as well hit it now with an ice attack. Just 100%, beyond the shadow of any doubt, verify that it is weak to nothing. It's waiting. Goodness me, it's waiting. Well, last time we tried to have a high chance of confusing it, and that didn't, like, work, and then it escaped anyway. Have we actually... Yeah, it's waiting. It's still waiting.
What's next?
No! It's gonna get away. It's gonna escape. Yeah. Farewell.
The enemy's fled. Almost.
We'll find it again in another floor, I'm sure. But like I said, we're not going to stick around here. Oh, hold on.
Let's get moving.
Wait, no, I take it back. I take back what I just said. We're going to come in here. We're going to grab the contents of this chest real quick. Let's actually grab everything around here real quick. Like all of these little things. All of these little bits and bobs that we can go sell. But I don't know if I really want to get in a fight with this guy. Fine. It's gonna make me... Oh. Well, these are boxes.
This may be a good
I don't even know where to start. It's just a box. I'm gonna try to electrocute it because it seems like it might be weak to electricity because it's like a bunch of metal pieces floating around. That's how that's my assumption right now. It's definitely weak to being just bashed with a giant sword. Hey, that's not good. That's like oh great, poison, fantastic. All right, which one's the strongest? I'm telling you, this makes perfect sense to me. That's not it. It's not weak to that one bit. Try shooting it again. Does this thing ever actually land a hit on any type of enemy? Stop poisoning everyone. Stop that. This is uncalled for aggression. No, it can use electricity. I think we're in a bad way. I probably need to pay more attention to everyone's health. Can we burn this thing? Burn the table. I mean, it killed it, but I don't think that's because it's weak to it. We're not going to try to shoot it. Yeah, there we go. Good job, team. Like, we got absolutely thrashed, and everyone's in a bad way. But no one's got poison anymore. Yeah, go ahead and recover health to everybody. That's fine. And then let's get whatever this treasure is. It better be worth it. We have a lot of Twilight fragments now, so we ought to be able to open it. Dark Charm. What does that do? Hold the phone. Let's see what Dark Charm does. That sounds intriguing. So Dark Charm is a charm of primitive design. Bestows the ability to dodge dark attacks. Huh. What do we currently have equipped? We have Luck Band. A flashy braided band boosts good fortune slightly. How about you? Oh, do you want a dark charm? I think I don't even know what he had on before, but now he's got a dark charm. I hope he enjoys it. Right, like I said, we're not gonna. Oh wow, that is a face. She mentioned it earlier, and I wasn't sure what she was going on about, but she wasn't crazy. As it happens, there is just a giant face. We're not gonna linger. We're not gonna worry about fighting random guys. We're gonna just run through here quick as we can and go up the stairs. They're right here as it happens.
All right, let's get going.
High speed. No deviation, no slowdown. Get the goods and go on.
Running around like a clown. Is this a rock or is it actually like living and breathing? I ain't got a clue.
I want to fully explore it.
We could head back, but it's your call.
Yeah, no, we're not going to go back down. We don't need to. We're fine. We're going to wait until we find a two-way. I do want to make sure that we've seen everything there is to see on the floor before we head out. And we definitely missed something down this direction in some way. Not that way, this way.
Well done.
There we go. Your streams brighten my day. Well, thank you so much. Kick Chat's wonderful tonight. Kick Chat is delightful. Lots of lovely comments. All right, let's go. We might end up regretting these decisions when we get up to like the next barrier. You know, not barrier, but the next like guardian. There's a gatekeeper on a floor not far from here. Have you healed up recently? Yeah, when we get to the next gatekeeper, I'm kind of concerned. Like maybe it's going to be a bad idea us not fighting every opportunity we had, but I just don't think that's going to end up being the case. That's a lot of yen. That's some big money right there. That's some big money. Find a valuable treasure chest and explore the floor. We're on it. I do see the valuable treasure chest. I do also see that there's an enemy chasing us. If I open this thing up, I think we might be good. How many viewers do you often get on Kick anyway? 2 or 3 normally. Usually it's Gilliam and then a few like, oh, I did not mean to hit that thing. Usually it's Gilliam and like a couple of other folks. You guys are probably weak to air attacks, if I had to guess. Wait a minute. Yeah, we've never fought them before. Apparently, we've just been bashing them. Or I say we've never fought them before. We've never actually managed to find one of their weaknesses before, is what I should say. Completely blocked fire, which means that I have no idea whether or not it's weak to it. Completely useless. No way of knowing, but we can find out real quick if it's weak to an air attack. The only reason I think air attack is because it's flying. Oh, it's resistant to it. Okay, well, I guess it's mastered the air then. That actually makes even more sense. Did we try fire already? Yeah, fire's not going to work. It blocks an air attack. Just go ahead and smack it with your big sword, my guy.
Iori's been knocked down. Someone cover for him.
Well, that was a golden opportunity to find out like what else it might be weak to, and I completely missed it.
Good job, Iori.
We just don't have any other elemental attacks with him, so Junpei's just gonna have to keep swinging that sword. We, on the other hand, do have an ice attack. Maybe the bird doesn't like cold. They do fly south through the winter for a reason. They're not weak to it, though, apparently. We're running out of opportunities. It's either going to be electricity or one of the other two things that we don't have yet. Nice. And it's enraged, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I feel like that might actually be a negative, but we'll see. 100 XP is not too bad. Got some amethyst. I see the shadow. You don't need to shout about it. We're just going to ignore it. It's fine. Oh. No, it's you. Okay. Sometimes when you open the chest, the shadows cease to exist. And I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case there. Thankfully, it was. So we don't have to worry about it. All right. Let's go. I think we've seen all there is to see on this floor. Sometimes they'll come in and specifically tell you that you've seen all there is to see. And sometimes they won't say a word, and you just got to figure it out for yourself. I'm going to zoom right past you. I've got my eyes on the prize here. Staircase out of here.
Found the stairs.
Found the stairs. I actually meant to heal before we ran up here.
we don't run into any creeps here.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. I don't want to run into any creeps. Should we use magic, or should we maybe take the opportunity to use some of our healing items? Like, we have all these life stones. 30% of maximum HP. Is that good? Is that bad? Just use that on everybody? Yeah, just go ahead and do that. We've got so many of them. I don't see any reason not to. Apparently, they did not mean that it was going to be literally on the next floor. Thank goodness. Some revival beads. Good stuff.
We got ourselves a shadow here.
Okay, we found the stairs.
We could head
We
back.
could head back, but then we'd have to run back through all of this, so we're not going to. We're looking for a two-way teleport. Now, on previous floors, they were good about giving us a two-way teleport right before we had to fight, like, floor guardians or whatever they're supposed to be called. They literally just told us what they were called, and I've already forgotten. So I don't know if they're going to continue that, but I would hope so. Okay, yeah, here we are.
Careful.
I'm detecting a
The
powerful
enemy's
enemy up
nearby.
ahead. Everyone stay sharp. The foe is unique. I wish there were a way to glean information from them preemptively. No matter, once you're in combat, I can analyze our enemy. Use this information at your discretion. Plan strategically, and you're sure to come out on top. Well, now we've got the opportunity to hop back down. We've made it all the way up to floor 28, which is cool and fun and a great time. We can go ahead and save. Excellent. 11-11. Everyone make a wish. I think we're okay. You know what? Before we head up there, because I don't know exactly how involved this is going to end up being, let's get one of our things that restores SP. And we'll take a couple of those. And then we'll actually save again. Yeah, just to be on the safe side. Still 11-11, so it's still lucky. Resume from 28. Let's go! I wonder if it would actually let me resume from floors with teleporters on them. That seem to be one way, because she'll always ask, like, do you want to go back to the last floor you were on? So that might be useful for us.
All right.
The enemy territory up ahead. Are you ready for battle? Let's go.
Hell yeah!
Looks tougher than I thought, but ain't nothing stopping me.
Prepare your 3 targets. Take them out.
Okay, so they're flying. This big guy, this will-o'-the-wisp raven,
This may be
is
a good
technically
test of your
different from
skill.
previous ravens. This thing here, never fought it before.
There's
The
target.
one thing we got's a wind attack. Let's send it and see what happens. It's resistant. They're good flyers. We should have expected that. Well, let's see if that one back there, or these up here, are maybe affected by fire to any extent. I mean, basic damage. Nothing special. Okay, that's not good.
Give us down. She needs backup.
Yep, things are going swell right now. Things are going real swell. Ooh, who we got? Jack Frost. Do that. Do that, and let's see what happens. One of them was weak to it, and the others are resistant. I want to try hitting these things up here. Oh, I can't switch. That is unfortunate. It's resistant to it, so I don't think doing it again makes any sense. Doing a sonic punch it while it's down? Or try light damage? We could try hitting these things with light damage and see what happens. I forgot we even had light damage. Not particularly weak to it, but it damaged it. That's what matters.
In this situation, it's time to retaliate.
Confuse one foe. High chance to confuse one foe. I would love for it to work. I would love for that to actually happen. That would make me happy. Inflicted with confuse. Let's go. We actually managed it. That is awful what you've done there.
Get up quickly. Damn it. You've taken heavy damage.
Yeah, no, we're not doing too hot. We might actually have hit a we might have actually hit a wall here. Let's see. Raises one ally's defense for 3 turns. Okay. Let's hit her with that because she's not looking too good. Defense up. Throws away a life stone. Thank you. Oof. Okay, no, it's all good. Back on our feet. Everything is well in the world. We already know that this does a little bit of damage to the front. Like, yeah, they're resistant to it, but it does a little bit of damage to them. And the thing back there is weak to it. So let's do it again. The Raven is weak to it, I should say.
All right, the enemy's down.
You know what? What other abilities might these things be weak to? Have we tried lightning on them? We haven't yet tried lightning. Let's give it a shot. Okay, now you have the ability to restore the entire party's HP, and now would be a great time to do that. Please. That's fantastic. That was a lot more healing than I was anticipating. Accuracy and evasion up, you say, huh? Can we just, like, that one is still stunned? I kind of don't want to mess with it. I want to leave it in that, like, stunned, confused state, and then just try attacking the other ones. It's still confused, and threw away a turquoise. I appreciate that. Thank you. I never noticed that Junpei's, I don't know if they all do it, but when they get hit, their avatars on the side of the screen also, like, react, which is kind of funny. All right. Fire, maybe? If it's resistant to ice, fire would... Or have we already tried fire? Nah, just kind of damaged it. Yeah, no, it had already been tried. But apparently wind attacks have not been tried yet, so... Against these guys specifically. Oh! Finally! Finally. All right, do that one now, too. And it makes sense. It's flying. Wind would be bad for it. Unless it's, like, super resistant to wind. I don't know. We need to shift over to our guy here. And he needs to go ahead and break out a ice attack that hopefully lands. No! Oh, no. That's unfortunate. The whole plan is ruined. We were going to go all in on him. All right, that's fine. How about... Yeah, I know that it's weak to ice. I don't have any other choices here. We're going to have to just try it with a bash. Have a bash. They're going to get back up. At least we know how we got them there. It's still confused, though. Like, that has been the best decision we ever made, was to confuse the darn thing. Keeps throwing life stones at us. Okay, we can still make this happen.
I'll go with.
Try hitting it again. Thankfully, we got that. You know what? Let's not even risk it. Let's just go back to her. We're definitely going to get it this time, okay? Watch us go. It might actually just kill this thing, which would be unfortunate, because that's not what we want to do. Did that count? Yeah, that counted. It was a weak attack. It didn't matter that it killed it. And now we can finally go all in. Okay, things got a little dicey there. Things were a little bit concerning, but in the end, we made it through it. Oh, that didn't kill them. I fully expected that to be the end of this encounter. I thought we would be done. I did not think they would get back up. Ah, yeah, that's unfortunate that you've dodged that. That is unfortunate that you've done that. I'm concerned. I'm deeply concerned. This thing's not going to get another turn, fortunately. Try power slashing it.
You see that coming?
That's unfortunate. Oh, no, it's recovered. I was going to say, don't attack the main character, please. Okay, we need to heal. We have no other options. Right now, we're going to die. 50% to one ally. Yeah, if we die, this is all over with. Yep, that's... Hold on, no, not 50%, just 50.
What should I do?
That's unfortunate. I misunderstood. Well, fortunately, I think we can land this. Thankfully, yes, we can. Shift over to him. A moment of vengeance. Hit it with Bufu. Just hit it. Actually land the hit. Let's all go in again, but I don't think this is going to defeat it still. It's a very sturdy flying creature. It's very sturdy. You know what? It's not been any pirate hideout encounter, thankfully. Not. Oh, no! Oh, no! Yeah, 50 HP to one ally. 100 HP to one ally. Toss it over to him. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to get this far into this, and then we die. We're not taking that. We're not taking that risk. Boo-foo again. An absolutely brutal encounter. Just absolutely brutal. But we did it. Good job. Done and dusted. And we got some level ups across the board here. Oh, we won. Seems like we'll keep running into stronger enemies whenever we enter a new area. Akihiko will also be back soon. We could always pick things up once he's ready to join us. Does he actually join? Do we have 4 party members, or does it stay at 3? I can't wait for Sanada-san to hop on board. Then we'll finally be a 4-man band. You know, the standard for an RPG. Junpei Quest, The Legend of Junpei, Tower of Mystery. Now, let us head off, comrades.
Are you stupid?
We don't need you to head off anywhere. Haven't you learned your lesson at all? We need your head screwed on. What do you mean? I've got a perfectly good head on my shoulders.
Oh?
In that case, I suppose there's no need to worry about your studies. Well, about that. Oh, brave knight Makoto, let us hurry and depart. Suppose there's nothing else going on this floor.
Crap. My bladder's about to burst.
What?
That sounded like a whole conversation about to happen there, and we've completely just moved past it. I think you can just go pee anywhere, dude. I don't think anyone's gonna care. We'll go in here and you just go behind like a wall or something. It's fine. It's no big deal.
By the way,
Have you had a chance to explore status ailments yet? Yeah, no, we know exactly how status ailments work. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Alright, let's keep
Yeah, okay. We're getting a little bit low on our attack abilities here.
a shadow.
We're not going to fight every shadow that presents itself, even if the XP is necessary. We're going to try to get to the next, like, mid-boss, and then we'll worry about what to do next. What we might end up doing, because I don't want to spend an entire stream just fighting low-level enemies, is we might get us to a point where we're at the next wall, and then, ooh, run. It's going to give up eventually. Perfect. And then we can go, and between streams, I can just, like, grind on the floors. That's a strange sentence, isn't it? And get us leveled up between streams. Hang on, this floor, I'm getting an unusual enemy signal. Stay alert. Is it a golden enemy? That would be fantastic if it was. Can we actually... No, we don't see anything if we check the map. It would be great if we had something unique and original. Okay, get us into the gym. Stairs are likely going to be this way if I had to guess. We'll check that out here in a minute.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
I like these layouts a lot more. It's a lot easier to slip past shadows without having to fight them with this layout where they kind of like wander off to these different corners. Wait, there's an enemy nearby, but yeah, I mean, it just looks like your basic enemy. It's glowing red. It's in a league of its own, far different from the run-of-the-mill shadows in this area. This will be a tough fight. If you're not feeling confident, then don't engage in combat. While exploring Tartarus, you may encounter the rare, formidable shadow. Defeating them will yield greater rewards than usual, but brace yourself for a trying battle and take care not to become the hunted. All right, I'll pass. Thank you for the offer, though.
Doesn't that one look pretty tough?
It does. That's why we're running past it at full speed and not looking back. Homunculus? Like the Russian homunculus? Like that guy made by injecting a bit of himself into an egg? Is that what we're talking about? Why is that just in a briefcase? Ooh. There's another briefcase here as well.
It's a treasure chest.
Okay. Is that all you got for me? It doesn't look like a treasure chest. It looks like a briefcase. Are you sure it's a treasure chest? Define treasure chest for me.
That one looks like bad news.
Yeah, we're going to avoid it. It's freaking out back there. The Balm of Life? That's what we're here for, is a Balm of Life? That's not exciting. I wanted it to be a new weapon or something. I'm just disappointed now. Yeah, I see it. We might actually have to fight this one. That, or we're just going to have to lead it around in circles a few times. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Let's go. What direction is it heading in? Oh, jeez. Oh, we're crushing it. And there's the stairs. But wait a minute. No, there's a lot more to this floor. There's like a lot more going on here. Yeah, come on and chase me. It would be great if they were hostile towards one another as well. And we could just lead them to one another and have them engage each other in combat. That would be good and funny. I'd be on board for it, but I don't think that... Well, no, I know for sure that's not how it works. I mean, they work together when you have multiples of them. What is this? It's the same clock as the one at the entrance. I wonder if it functions the same way. I have 15 Twilight Fragments on me. Should I use 7 to activate the clock? What does the clock do? Do you remember? Oh, Fanto, hey, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in the chat in a while. Could also be a reference to Full Metal Alchemist. Possibly. I've not seen it. I watched the first episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and that's as far as I got. Not because I didn't like it. I just didn't watch anymore. I should probably get back around to it. That was several years ago. Should I go back to the original? Is it worth it? Should I just go watch Full Metal Alchemist? I can't remember what the clock does, and I don't want to interact with it, but I'm worried about what's going to happen with all of these monsters around me, and I'm worried I might have to fight them. Hold on. Activate the treasure chest. I was going to say that should get rid of everybody following us, and it did. Same thing here. He should go away. Yeah, look at us go. I might just quickly look up what the clock does, because I have no memory at all about what the clock does. Let's just click on it so that that's active, and whatever Halrondo was warning us about can't happen. Persona 3 Reload, what the clock do? Oh, it restores your party's HP and SP. Oh, that kind of restores everything then. All right, well, it's rather expensive, but if we activate it right now, we will get everybody's SP back, which is good. I forgot that we can actually just go back downstairs and do that at any point, which is super useful and something we probably should make a habit of doing if we're gonna like really truly explore this place all the way to the top. And Brotherhood is a good one. The original is outpaced the manga and spun off into its own insanity, and Brotherhood follows the manga and is S tier. Okay, that's always concerning when that happens. When the show catches up like that, then you end up with like a Game of Thrones situation where you don't have source material anymore, and you realize that the show writers aren't that good. They're not that talented. Oh dear. And also they were in a rush to make a Star Wars that got canceled because they didn't do their show good enough. Have you been taking advantage of your physical skills? Physical skills have a chance to knock enemies down regardless of their weakness. Akihiko and Iori specialize in that regard, if I recall. Give it a try in the next battle. Don't tell me how to live my life. Have a drink warmer somewhere. I need to find it. You just like set your cup on it, and it basically just keeps the bottom of it heated. Because this is not, it's not hot chocolate anymore. It's basically lukewarm chocolate. I also have water because when I drink hot chocolate, I don't know if it's like a milk thing or a chocolate thing, but immediately the saliva glands, I guess, just get triggered, and they're like, let's go, let's flood the mouth. Not like he needs to talk or anything. You can't really enjoy your hot chocolate if you also have to talk. There's a rare chance that a critical hit may occur when using physical skills or attacks. Landing a critical hit can knock down an enemy without targeting its weakness. Attacking an enemy with a status ailment will increase the likelihood of landing a critical hit. There's a high chance of landing a critical hit when attacking an enemy in distress, but a critical hit is guaranteed when attacking a frozen enemy.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Would you care to elaborate? Because I don't see a chest at the moment. Do you just sense it? Can you not give me directions as to where it is and how to reach it? Also, we don't have to sprint past these. There you are! Come here, you! We're not making the mistakes of the past anymore. All right? Not anymore. We are going to take this seriously. Doesn't matter if we deal a ton of damage. We just need to deal more damage than we would by walking up and hitting it with our sword. And if we do that enough times, we're going to get somewhere. Do you think it's possible we might be able to freeze it if we use Fufu? It just does ice damage, low chance of inflicting freeze. If we could inflict freeze on it, that would be swell. Oh! Stupid little hand.
In this situation,
Yeah, no, just keep it up. Just keep doing that. It's the one thing we've got with her that does any like useful amount of damage. He's waiting, it says. Always waiting. I think it might be better to use physical attacks with him, actually. Did it also dodge our electrical attack the one time we tried that? No, it didn't, but I think it's going to run away if we're not careful. I think it's going to go after this turn, and it's going to flee. And we've just wasted all of that SP for no reason.
Almost had it.
I really wanted to consume it, okay? Really wanted to I wanted to consume its flesh and turn it into useful, like whatever we actually do with it. However we get drops from enemies, I just assumed we consumed them. Attack on Titan style. Spoilers. To be fair, it's taken George 30 years. What? To write the books? Yeah, I guess it has been that long. That's sad. I was reading a message from someone the other day, and they said something like, oh, what was it? It's like Brandon Stark, or Bran has been in a cave so long that my son was born and is now legally able to drink. It was something like that, or maybe legally able to drive. And I was like, oh my gosh. Spoilers, at one point Bran goes in a cave. I don't know if that's spoilers to anyone who doesn't know Game of Thrones. It was like, yeah, here's a fun one. Well, it's also spoilers, but like Jon Snow has been bleeding out in the snow for the last...
All right.
When did that book come out? 2011? 15 years?
Nicely done.
Jeez. Yeah, the thing is, we know he's not just like living it up because he's working on other projects. He's always posting on his blog, his not a blog, which is a blog, about what other things he's working on besides the books. So he keeps pumping out other stuff. He's just like, I do think he has lost interest in the series, is the main problem. Even if he'll never admit that, I think he's just not interested in finishing the books. And I don't blame him. When you work on something for that long, I tried doing a Minecraft video every day this year. I mean, I successfully have done it. Oh, I have to edit the video for tomorrow. I still haven't done that yet. The point I was going to make, though, is that a year, and I'm already kind of sick of that. I'm ready for that to be over. So I can't imagine working on a book series for 30 years. So I completely understand getting sick of it. But at the same time, it's like, is it pride that prevents him from asking someone else to finish it for him? Or what is it? What has actually prompted him to be like, no, either I finish it or it doesn't get worked on at all? This guy's going to get away, by the way. I don't think we're going to hit him. The goal here has been to try to freeze him, which is not happening. And he's and away he goes. Yeah, I don't even know why we bother. I don't even know why we bother. It must be hard to like hand off your baby to someone, especially when you see like how the writers at HBO have sort of treated his work. I probably wouldn't want another author finishing it for me either, considering everything he's been through. Like, he's had a public falling out with the writers on the House of the Dragon show, and obviously I don't think he was super pleased with Dan and Dave's work. That is a lion. That is a lion who is in love with its ball and chain. What happened there? What even hit me just then? Mess up its mane. Yeah, I didn't care. It didn't mind its mane getting messed up. Burn it. Yeah, it doesn't mind flames. Freeze it? It's from the savannah. It's pretty warm there. It's not too bothered by that either. You know what? New plan. Just shoot it. Gosh dang it. Of course it'd be resistant to that. You're getting attacked by an actual literal lion here. Power slash it. Alright, that's fine. Try electrocuting the darn thing. Typically, you find a weakness for the hands and then all-out attack them. Do you? Can you find a weakness for them? I didn't know that. Wild Beast. What? Oh, I didn't know I could give an order to escape. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to hit it with the wind attack again, because even if it didn't deal a lot of damage, at least it's not resistant to it like it is the bow and arrow. Don't Sonic punch me. It's not even the right franchise. Also, we're about to die. I can't risk that. I can't have that happen. That would actually be devastating. We'd have to go back several floors.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, let's not take the risk. It's just not worth it. Yeah, just slap him with your sword.
You won. Now let's move
Yeah.
on.
That was brutal. That's my own fault, too, for letting that happen. Ooh! Obtain one of the item Homunculus. Again. The whole party's defense will increase at the start of the next battle. Or obtain a Zeo skill card. Yeah, let's go ahead with that. That's fine. I'm okay with it. Hey! We're leveling up. We probably should be doing these fights. I think we're going to regret not, but we can always go back down and work our way up again. But the problem is we can't save on these floors, Helrondo. We have to go back to the first floor in order to do a save.
I spy some treasure.
That's just a ton of yen, which is appreciated. Very much appreciated. Yeah. Something tells me that we're not going to defeat the next Guardian, and we're going to be tail between our legs, going back down to the first of these floors and fighting all these bad guys.
Oh?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any enemies on this floor. That could spell some reprieve for us, but it could very well be the calm before the storm. Fortunately, there's a two-way teleporter nearby. Regroup is warranted. I agree. So we're at floor 34. I didn't realize we'd gone up that many, but apparently we have. So all of these are in one type of level, and all of these are on this middle level here. So if this is anything like the previous level, there will be 2 more stops before we reach the next barrier, like large barrier. So let's, well, hold on. Before we do a save, have we found things you wanted? I think we did.
Good day.
There's something, yeah, about requests.
Here are my
Oh, here's what it
requests.
was. Okay. Make use of the rarity fortune that increases the appearance of rare shadows. Not that
Let's
it's
hear
helped
the
us much. It seems you completed a quest. One moment, please, while I check. How was the outcome of the fortune? I see, so the prediction really did come
Very
true.
well, then.
Just who in the world is that fortune teller? I hope to meet them someday. Please take this as your reward. Speed increase 1. I'll have to look into that.
Wonderful.
Thank you for your assistance. Please take this as your reward. Snuff Soul. Good stuff. Hold on, wait, what was that? That was a new one that was available, wasn't it? Hold on, what is that? Yeah, open 100 treasure chests. It's in progress whether or not we accept it. You know, we're working towards it. Talk? You got anything just casual you want to talk about? Nope, that's it. Okay.
Very well.
Not much of a talker. So they don't see her, right? What do they think I'm doing over there? Well, they're all just sitting around doing weird things themselves. So I guess it's probably fine. I'm not too worried about it. Well, I need to figure out what that thing was. Was that something I could equip? Oh, I forgot about our outfits. Yeah, we could totally change uniforms as well if we wanted to. So we could put on whatever Shujun uniform is. It's just kind of casual. It's kind of all right. It's a bit of all right. What was that thing that we collected that was a speed item? Was that something that you take? Or was that something you equip? Speed increase 1. Raises a persona's agility by 1. It can be used on an ally's persona. How does that... How? I guess just like that. Increases the persona's agility... Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted it to be. I wanted that to be something you equipped. That maybe had you, like, use more turns or something like that. But, to the Velvet Room attendant? What do you mean? How so? What was the option that said hand over the drinks? Oh, yeah, we have to find all of the drinks and hand them over. So we tried to do that earlier, but we only had 3 of them. We might have more now, but I don't think we have all 10. Because we only found, I think, 4 drinks in that other... We could go check real quick if you wanted to. But I think we only found 4 additional drinks so far. So let's see what she has to say about that.
I shall be waiting then.
Okay, we need to collect 3 more. Yeah, because she needed 12. So we just got to figure out where they are. There's just one more vending machine somewhere, I'm sure. And then we'll be able to turn it on. And currently exploring floor 34. Anything else we need to do? I guess we could heal up real quick if we wanted to. Yeah, I mean, let's go. And then, yes, we're getting a bit of reprieve on this floor, which is helpful. But, no, we're going straight up to the next one. So much for that reprieve. Oh, boy. I'm detecting a powerful enemy up ahead. Everyone stay sharp. Okay, that looks like it could be fun. What? There's no teleporter. We'll just have to barrel through for now. Better be prepared for the worst. Well, I'm glad we did a save. And there's a teleporter on the floor right below us. Because this looks like it's going to be tricky. It's enemy territory up ahead. Are you ready for battle? Let's go! Would not shock me if we lose. would not shock me one bit. If you're not going to move, then we'll make you. She says this every time.
3 enemies. They're strong,
In
so
this
watch
situation,
So we've already fought these things, but these are again slightly different. They're on fire now, which makes me think that maybe they are going to end up being weak to ice. I don't know. What else can you do? Cures distress, high chance to confuse, slightly restores the party HP. Well, let's try to confuse the enemy again. It's been working out pretty well. What if we attack a thing that clearly doesn't have a brain? Oh, it's blocked. Wonderful. And now Garula gets used against us. It's very effective. It's his weakness, apparently.
Good job, Iori. What's the plan? Now strike back.
I'm going to assume... Oh, have we ever used Vacuum Slash before? Is that new? Deals weak slash damage to all foes. Hey! Yeah, we like that. That does damage him, though. So his HP has now been lowered, and we've now been poisoned, which isn't great. But now is a good opportunity to test my theory that maybe some of these things are not going to let... Hold on, we're weak to fire attacks, though, and these things are on fire, but maybe I'm reading into that. Let's see how they feel about ice. Yep, that was, in fact, their weakness. Did that other thing back there get frozen?
2 enemies down.
It did get frozen. Oh! Switch over.
Be on your guard.
No, hold on. Wait, no. Are you not... Oh, because it's not actually stunned. We can't switch. So I just have to figure out what this thing... Do you think it is frozen? What can we do to knock it down? Should I... Is it cheating if I just look up its weakness? Is that a bad thing to do? It's the Heretic Magnus weaknesses. I'm doing it, okay? Electric, weak to electricity. Well. Oh, shoot. Can't switch personas now. Well, this might knock it down anyway. They counted as a crit.
All right. The enemy's down.
Cool. We can't go all out, though?
Opponent looks tough.
Well, shoot. I guess we'll just do this again, and the guys that are on the ground are going to be weakened again. I don't know why I'm complaining like this is a bad thing. Like, it's working out well for
You
us.
hit a weak spot.
I'm just worried we're about to die. Somebody needs to heal our guy over here. Yeah, slightly restore the entire party's HP, please. And we need to worry about healing him as well, but I just feel like giving him more HP is the bigger issue right now. I think we might dumb luck our way through this encounter. Possibly.
Not good. You've been knocked down.
I can see that. Trust me, I can see it.
Can't break me. Can't stop me now.
Okay, so what have we done against you?
This opponent looks tough.
We know that ice has no effect on it, and 2 of our physical attacks don't either. But what if we try burning it? It doesn't really seem to care. If I'm honest with you, it didn't seem bothered by that at all. We've got it again. We've got to cure. Do we cure ourselves? I say we go for this again and knock them down. No, it's not good that we missed.
All right. The enemy's
Okay,
down.
I think we need to heal ourselves now. What do we have that'll like? Okay, restores 50 HP to all allies. That's not a bad one. 100 HP to all allies. I think we need to cure poison on ourselves, but we need to heal ourselves as well. So do we have something that'll heal us and restore HP? Restores 10 HP to all allies. Wind damage, light. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Once again, instead of curing ourselves, I'm going to restore... Where was the one that did 100 to everybody? Or did I make that up and that didn't really exist? Yeah, we're going to drink the Umugi water.
That was close.
All right. And then the next time we have the opportunity, we're going to cure that poison. Because it's not good. Right now, in fact.
You have a cure?
Yep. What do you mean no target? What cures distress, confused? I thought it would do poison! Oh, no. It doesn't do poison. High chance to confuse an enemy, you say. Maybe you're weak to air. I think we already tried. Did we already try that?
This opponent looks tough.
It might be weak to air. We don't know. Hit it with Garu. See what happens. It's resistant. So the opposite of being weak to it.
Iori's been knocked down.
I felt like we were getting somewhere with this fight early on.
Did you miss me?
I really did. I felt like we were getting somewhere. What about you? Can you cure someone? I didn't think you'd be able to, unfortunately. That's fine. You know what? Deal some weak slash damage. We'll at least kill that one thing sitting on the floor there. It's one thing fewer attacking us. Let's switch over to a Moikane. Let's switch over to the floating brain. We'll hit this thing, it'll kill it. And then we should be able to have another go where we can finally hit this thing with electricity. Yes! I think we're going to be Googling weaknesses more moving forward. Why did I do that? That's not what I wanted to do. I thought we were about to go all out. Oh, that's the only reason I did that, is I thought we were about to go all out. Oh, dear. Okay. Everyone needs healing, but he needs it in particular, so focus on him.
Thanks.
It can't get back up. That's what I want to see. That's good news. Go bash it. Just go punch it right in its stupid face. Jeez, we got through it. We did it. We did it. Goodness me. Okay, so Robert Jordan wrote 12 books in less time. Yeah, but he didn't finish his series. He passed away right before finishing A Wheel of Time, if I'm not mistaken. That's Robert Jordan, wasn't it? I believe. Possibly. What? Who is this? James Patterson has written 250 books? No. Who is this? What are they? Hold on. James Patterson. How many books written? What? Oh, come on. Don't fail me, Google. Hold on. I've got to rephrase it in the form of a question so Google understands what I'm asking. I need to just have Grok saved. As like a, you know what? We're going to go ask Grok because Google is just doing nothing for me. I'm not signed into Grok. I think you can still use it, right? Yeah. I guess in that time period. Yeah, Sanderson finished it. That's right. Authored over 300 books as of late 2025. What? That's not... I struggle to write like a single page. I long to be an author. I'm just not good at it, unfortunately. Oh, we defeated the thing, by the way. Great success all around. You did an excellent job, especially against such a strong enemy. The same can be said about the battle with the large shadow. I'm surprised at how fast you've all improved. It's definitely all natural-born talent. I think I'll make it all the way to the top at this rank. Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully we all do. You always get so carried away. But if you're aiming for the top, I guess I'll tag along for the ride. I see you're all as dependable as ever. There may not be a need for Akihiko or me to join your battles, though Akihiko wouldn't be very happy about that. I'd pay to see Sonata-san pouting. It'd be hilarious. That's rich coming from you. What awaits us is an unknown frontier. All of you proceed with caution. Ghost Riders? I mean, I'm not going to make that claim, but that wouldn't surprise me based on, like, that's just a shocking number of writers. Now, how many of you, how old were you when you learned the Hardy Boys author didn't exist? Hardy Boys. It's a pseudonym. It was written by Franklin D. Dixon, which is simply not true. So Franklin D. Dixon doesn't exist. The Hardy Boy books were written by various ghost writers. Most notably, I'm just reading off of Google now. Most notably, Canadian journalist Leslie McFarlane, who penned the first 19 of the initial 25 volumes. Isn't that just like the saddest thing to learn? Because as a kid, I loved the Hardy Boys. And I was like, Franklin W. Dixon's my favorite author. He makes great Hardy Boy books. And then you find out that what you actually like is like 48 different people. All trying to like mimic each other's styles.
Careful. The enemy's nearby.
Still great books, though. Really good stuff. I'm detecting a powerful enemy up ahead. Everyone stay sharp.
Don't tell me.
These battles are just going to keep coming. Hang in there. I'm picking up another border floor. It's 7 floors from here. I suppose that means this is a border guard, in a manner of speaking. We've got our work cut out for us. I'm counting on you. Well, that's kind of scary. If that's just like right here, that means we have to defeat 2 of them back to back with no way out of this. Like, we can't just double back and there's no teleporters. So before we get, and there's also no save. So we've already done our auto recover.
Why do they keep getting in our way? They really don't want to let us through that.
Apparently so. We're going to go ahead and go back into our items and find all of our SP boosting items and consume them all, basically, just to make sure that we're topped off and ready to go. And then we had some more, didn't we? We had some that restored like, what? 50 and 100. Oh, those are like super rare though. 10 SP. We had some that restored like 5, I thought, somewhere. But we'll go ahead and we'll use these. Oh, that's to all allies? Yeah, that's good. Use them both. I don't want to risk losing this encounter. And then we're definitely going to be looking up weaknesses. I'm not even going to apologize for it.
All right.
The enemy territory up ahead. Are you ready for battle? Let's go. Hopefully, if we get past these, we'll find a teleporter. Move out, squad. Keep your eyes on me. Okay, so this is Slaughter Twins. Like I said, just full on looking it up. Slaughter Twins sounds like a 80s shot on tape movie. Twins, weakness, electricity, and light. And then the other thing over here that we're dealing with is a disturbing dice. Disturbing dice weak. I'm glad to see that other people have been Googling these. Electricity, which deals double damage. And also generally vulnerable to fire and physical strikes, especially when its buddies, the Slaughter Twins, are down, allowing for critical hits and all-out attacks. It resists dark and light. Okay, so it's weak to electricity. Everything else is weak to electricity and light. And apparently if we take the 2 of them down, or I guess technically the 4 of them, I suppose, this thing will become extra weak to certain attacks. Now, we don't have anything here for that, and maybe we can just confuse it. No, full-on blocked it. That makes sense because it's kind of the boss. Well, I don't like whatever you've done there. Critical rate way up. Oh, no! They're going to be critting on us. Okay, what have you got? Kind of not really anything useful. Just go ahead and hit that thing with a power slash. That's all right. It's basically we're just waiting to get back over to the main character here. He's going to be doing everything because we actually are the one with the ability to electrocute these guys. Yep. And then we're going to follow that up with electrocuting these guys. Yep. And then we're going to follow that up with electrocuting this guy. Really? Hold on now. Wait. What did I say? The disturbing dice is weak to electrical attacks, which deal double damage. And vulnerable to fire and physical strike. Well, darn it. I guess because these guys... Oh, that sucks. Well, we've got some options here. Do we want to shoot them while they're down? Do we want to try to take them down? Ha ha ha! Sucks to be you. Slaughter Twins can't get up. That's what I want to see. Focus all of our attacks on like one set, I think is what we want to do. Hot dang, we got a crit on that. Nice. Unfortunately, these guys managed to get up, and they hit pretty hard, which I don't want to see. Get him down again. Nice.
All right, the enemy's down.
Hit him again. All right, fans, so enjoy your Christmas stuff. Merry Christmas to you and to all. God bless, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. So... yeah, I guess we couldn't shock those guys again for another weakness, and so we didn't get another turn. That's unfortunate. You know, we do have the opportunity to, though, is restore his HP. Got to keep main character alive over there.
Appreciate it.
Can't let him go dying on us. Don't bewilder. Distress. How can we cure distress? I think she's the one we'd rely on to cure distress as well. That's extra. Oh, no! No, don't go critting on her. Don't go critting on her. Do we have anything that'll cure distress? Restores an ally. I'm looking for something that'll cure distress and get someone back on their feet. Okay. Well, unfortunately, the answer to that is no. So that sucks. How about we hit everybody with a vacuum slash? Thoughts on Avatar sequels? Ooh, yeah, I haven't seen the newest one. Is it out now? The fire-based one? I haven't actually seen it yet. Oh, everyone's like days. Oh, we have the opportunity to... well, no, actually, we can't do anything. We'll have to get back to main character before anything useful can happen. Yeah, just the two of us are going to go all out, I guess. I think that the Avatar movies are visually stunning and very generic in terms of story, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I certainly don't hate them at all. I just don't think that there's... A lot of people freaking love those movies. Like, they love those movies, and I think that they're perfectly adequate retellings of, like, Dancing with Wolves or Dances with Wolves or whatever. It's just like Pocahontas in space, essentially. You know? I actually find myself more often than not siding with the humans. Get that unobtainium. There's a whole planet covered in forest. You can destroy a little bit of it. You can burn down a bit of the forest and wipe out some of the creatures to get the unobtainium. It's fine. It's no big deal. The best scene in any of those movies is when the humans come back in the second one and they're landing with their rockets and these massive... walls of fire are erupting and scorching the jungle around them. I'm like, oh yeah, the humanity! Let's go! It's Avatar, but the third time. That makes sense, Alrondo. That actually makes sense. That's what I'm anticipating. And I'll watch it when it comes out on home video. Do people still say that? Do people still call it home video? I'm looking forward to watching it releases on VHS. I was told it was weak to that, and it's just not been weak to that. But we did manage to defeat it.
Let's continue exploring.
Yeah, let's take a second to pause and reflect on. That's a lot of XP. Hot diggity. We're gaining levels like crazy out here. Resist shock seems like a useful thing to have. That seems like a super useful thing to have. Magaru. Cool. That looks like a new ability for her. What's with these back-to-back fights? Yeah, this is a first. It's like pacing anyone? I can't get a read on pattern for those floors. Are these floors? There's simply too much about which we're still in the dark. We need to prepare even more thoroughly and retreat promptly when we're depleted. Maybe we'd have an easier time with Sonata Senpai around. The game is really like, hey, listen. Maybe go home. Maybe wait. He'll be back in a couple of days. You can come back here. Wouldn't he be happy about fighting a bunch of tough enemies anyways? I can definitely see that. Nevertheless, he'd greatly increase our firepower. Well, if you plan on proceeding, then do so carefully. I'm counting on you. See, the game's basically made it into a challenge. It's like, can you do this without Sonata-san joining you? Do you have that capability? And I say yeah. I say we do, and we're going to keep pushing it. Hey! I think we were told to go find that. That weapon looks pretty beastly, but it'd be a real it'd take a real master like me to make good use of it. So, yeah, give it to Junpei for now. Oh, yeah, upgrade time, baby. Let's keep it rolling. Was that an upgrade? I need to actually visually inspect how great that was compared to what he previously had. So, yeah, it's a moderate upgrade. I kind of wish I hadn't wasted money now on that great sword, because clearly we've just found him a better weapon while exploring. Glad I didn't waste money on the bow and arrow earlier. That's helpful. A balm of life. Yeah, that's a letdown. That is a letdown. Is this a one-way or a two-way? Go to another floor. I wish I could save. It kind of looks like a two-way. I'm going to take a risk and go back down to the bottom floor. And then we're going to do ourselves a little bit of a save. Probably a poor time to do it, but I was going to come over here and like turn that in, because that's another objective completed.
Here are my requests.
Yep, we've got the Juzumaru. Thank you for your assistance. Please take these as your reward. Let's go. I don't even know what that is. And then we don't have any new ones, so we're just trying to complete the existing ones. Did you need anything else? That is it. Thank you very much. And we will restore everyone's health. Do another save. We'll save over this slot here, I guess. And can we get back up?
Salut.
Resume from 36F, please. Nice. Okay. Interesting that it placed it behind the boss, but that's okay. I'm not too upset by that. Oh, I forgot to check what that other thing was. There's a faint enemy presence on the floor much higher up from where we are.
All right, squad, move it.
Thanks for that. What did we collect? Was it an item? I wasn't paying enough attention, or was it like a... It wasn't a skill, surely. Was it possibly some piece of equipment? Doesn't look like we've got a new piece of equipment. Whatever that random thing was she just gave us, I don't actually know what it was. I wasn't paying enough attention to recall the name either. So, if it was something great and super useful... Why is there a teleporter here?
I'm down to keep going.
Yeah, no, we're gonna keep going.
What the hell? Why's the floor so dang bumpy here?
Did he just trip and I missed it? Is that why he's complaining about the floor being bumpy?
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Yeah, I see that. And we're gonna try to activate it so this guy unspawns. 2,070 yen. Hot dang, we're rolling in the dough. Actually, what do they call, like, you know how in the US we have like different names for money, like dough, cash, bucks. In the UK, you know they'll refer to it as quid on occasion. So I'm curious to see whether or not like the Japanese have different terms for yen. Wow, Zay! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the Christmas from good friend Isaiah and Giselle. I appreciate that. Hope that you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a long time, except for that one time where you came by with Giselle, and I met Giselle and found out Giselle existed. It's good to see you in the chat, though, man. Thanks for tuning in and wishing a Merry Christmas. Rondo says that people say when it goes to a streaming service now. Okay, so like when it's on Netflix. I'm gonna stick with home video because that is the term I'm familiar with, and it makes me think back to a happier time and a simpler time in America when all anyone ever wanted to do was go to Blockbuster or Hastings or, you know, Vision Video, what have you, and pick up the latest film on VHS tape, and they've got 10 copies and they're all already rented out because mom wouldn't take you early enough. Gosh darn it. Okay, what is this thing weak to? In Persona... Oh, actually, this is in like a bunch of different Persona games. So I guess I should specify Persona 3 Reload. It is weak to light. Well, we've got one individual that can do light attack. This will do wind damage to everyone. They're kind of floating. It might blow them around a little bit. Knock them back and forth. It didn't seem to do much of anything. They didn't really seem to care at all that we did that, which is unfortunate. And at least they weren't like full-on resistant to it. That's good. Vacuum slash them, potentially? Why do they even have... Oh, they're not actually floating. Their little pointy legs do, in fact, touch the floor. I am now realizing. Well, this is a great opportunity to finally actually use a light attack. Who has the light attack? I don't even remember who had it. Was it you? Was it Kuha? Yeah, let's do this. First shot. I think Hal Rondo was saying earlier that if you get that animation, you're guaranteed to be getting a weakness attack or like a crit or something, which is helpful. Well, this turned out to be a really easy encounter. I wish we could change the order of who goes first, because if we just started with the hero, we would have finished this in absolutely no time, like a single round. I say that, but this one is still very much alive and fighting. Nice! Okay. That could have gone a lot worse considering they got the jump on us because I wasn't quick enough. But, ooh, that's a new persona. The Valkyrie. Oh, yeah, go ahead and take that one. We'll take a Valkyrie. We'll have a look at it. How are we at a point now where we have more than 8 and we actually have to worry about shuffling them? I have no idea how to even go about doing that. Should we have a look at our persona list? So we have currently these personas. So we've not gone over 8. And we have one, like, room for one more. But what does the unicorn even do? Forgiveness is divine. Pierce the veil. He's a mean-looking unicorn, isn't he? What do you do? I can't actually view... Oh, stats. Here we go. So you got power slash, bufu, and dodge slash. and this one has Dia. We gotta actually try using some of these other ones. We've got to try because we basically just stick to this guy, and that's the only guy that we use. We've got all of these other personas we need to like start leveling up and utilizing, and eventually fusing together. What about the latest Star Wars series? Someone asks over on the Kick. Don't get me started on that. You mean like a television series, or do you mean like the actual trilogy of films that they made that were all hot garbage, trash, and bad? I don't even. Wicked earrings. What do wicked earrings do? Ooh, everyone in the chat say wicked earrings real quick. That's going to boost our relevance because that Wicked movie came out recently. That's how that works. That's going to get us going in the algorithm. Hold on a second here. Let's have a look at this. Wicked earrings. They reduce dark damage. Okay. And then we've also got a flame charm, which adds fire evasion. Well, if we get into a fight with a bunch of enemies that are constantly burning, well, that'll be useful. The problem is you can't tell what you're getting into a fight with until the fight has already started. You have no idea what you're going up against because they're all just like pools of shadow on the floor. And yeah, I see it. Thank you. The problem with that is that it makes it hard to sort of prepare in advance unless you happen to know what your like common types are around you. The persona skills that have a circle loop icon are passive, so you should check out what they do out of battle.
Kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Find the locked treasure chest and explore the floor. Okay, one moment. Let me have a look at what that means. Let me read that again. What? Thank you, Zay, for saying wicked earrings. I appreciate it. Let me read that one more time, and let me really like stress over what this says. Persona skills that have a circle loop are passive. So you mean like resist shock, for example. And we're about to unlock auto Rakukaja. I don't know how to pronounce these words. And do those only apply if you have them actively like as your main? So freeze boost, for example, if Jack Frost is selected as the main. Okay, I think I see what you mean now. I think I follow. Possibly, I don't know. RPGs are complicated. My brain is limited. I think I track, though. If we just didn't sprint, I think we could slip past these guys a lot easier. I think part of the reason they spot us and start pursuing us, darn it, is because we immediately start sprinting. Don't stop. Just keep going. I think that these are our last two shards, so let's hope whatever's in here is good. Rakunda. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is or what that does. I have no idea if that is good. It's probably just something we're going to end up selling. I wish it would give us a tiny blip about what the item is whenever we collected them. That would be useful. That would actually be super beneficial. We're not going to worry about anything else that may or may not be over there. Oh, wow. We like immediately dodged that guy. He had no idea what was going on. We just completely got around him.
Maybe there's something nice inside.
Yeah, no, we'll never know, though, is the problem, because we've already spent them all. So we have no way of opening that now, unless we just happen upon another fragment. I do see this teleporter. It's a one-way journey. I don't know if we'll be able to come back up here. I'm not ready to go. I know that the game really, really, really wants me to leave. But pressing X in that menu lets you actually check the skill description. Oh, we're going back into the menu, everyone. We're going to go check again. So for Jack Frost's stats. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. Increase the chance of inflicting freeze. Deals weak electric damage. Oh, no, that's a different thing. There we go. Decreases chance of being afflicted with shock. Temporarily raises user's accuracy evasion at the start of the battle. Okay. Useful things. Appreciated muchly. Very, very muchly appreciated. We're not... Oh, heavens. Yep, come on.
Wandering around like a clown.
Excellent work. We've led it astray. No! What are the odds it would teleport right back to in front of us?
Found the stairs.
Yeah, we did find the stairs, and we've just accidentally run up them.
Let's see.
So this is floor 40. The number probably doesn't mean much, but this is a veritable accomplishment. Keep up the good work. Yeah, look at us go, team. Unfortunately, being 440 does mean something. It means that this is when actual literal Satan shows up to kill us. That would be unfortunate. A gem.
Yo, there's a shadow.
I see it. Trust me, I see it. We're not going to bother with it. Did we do the math to figure out maybe like potentially
It's a
where
treasure chest.
the next proper like roadblock is going to end up being based on where the previous one was, if that even works like that?
Recently, during archery practice, I see the target as a shadow sometimes.
What?
You gotta work on the brain, huh? Wait, this ain't a job, though.
Yeah, no, we're not getting paid for this, I don't think. I think we're doing this out of the goodness of our hearts. I think the only thing over there is a shadow, so I'm not going to bother with it. Also, that's concerning that... Oh, no. That's the big fella there. We're not going to mess with the big fella. Hold on, wait, what is up ahead? Another chest that we don't have access to? That'll be fun to find. Have a look at.
Yo, there's a shadow!
Someone over... Oh, there's the stairs.
Can we go up those stairs?
Someone on Kick Chat just asked me about my opinions on Valorant. I don't have any opinions on Valorant. I've never played it. My brother played it, and he seemed to really like it. But I don't think he I don't think Micah plays a lot of games much anymore, unless I bring him over here and make him play with me. I think that he's got an aging computer system that he wants. He keeps saying like, I want to upgrade it, but I don't have much time for games. And I'm like, dude, I've got spare parts. We could get you upgraded. We can get. He's still running. So a long time ago,
Ooh, maybe there's something
I
nice
bought
inside.
a Titan X. It was the Maxwell card, the Titan X Maxwell, and it was at the time the most expensive GPU I'd ever purchased. Heck, I think even today it might be the most expensive GPU I ever purchased, because I don't typically go for the top end model. But I bought that card because at the time my thought was, well, I'm gonna have this for like the next decade. And that was 2013, 2014 when that card came out. And I was like, I'm gonna get some use out of this. And then sure enough, when it came time to build my brother a computer, my parents kind of funded it, but they didn't want to go like ham, right? They didn't want to spend many thousands of dollars. So I was like, okay, we'll take the little budget you've got and I'll chip in some stuff that I have. And I still had that card. This would have been like 2017, I think. So still a good card at the time, but it's still in there. And it's a card that no longer gets updates and is about to be 12 years old. But I'll tell you what, I said I was going to use that card for the next decade, and I'll be gosh darned if it didn't get used for over a decade up until now. I'm detecting powerful enemy up ahead. Stay sharp, everyone. Well, that didn't look like a powerful enemy. I don't sense any enemies above here. We may be approaching a border floor. Reaching it would be a great accomplishment. I'm counting on you. Let's head back down, and we'll do a save. So we're at floor 42. This is a great accomplishment. I'm pleased with our work. Let's do a heal on everybody. I'm not going to worry about topping everybody's SP off right now. We don't have anything new to turn in. I was going to say, yeah, I think we're good there.
Salut.
But yeah, that was a great purchase, I suppose. At the time, he's upgraded the CPU and motherboard since then. But at the time, we were just scrounging parts together. So he also got my first ever gaming CPU, which was a 3770K, which I still have. It's in a drawer. I refuse to get rid of it. I wish I'd never gotten rid of my first GPU, which was a GTX 670, because I like the idea of being able to put back that system together, the first system I ever built. I think that would be really cool to rebuild my first gaming PC. I still have the case. Right here below me, next to my knee, is my first ever gaming PC case that I got in 2013 that is currently housing the capture PC. And then, yeah, I've got the CPU and the motherboard. The power supply actually just died. It was a Seasonic. And I say died. It's still working. It just... If you draw too much power, like if you get too close, it's 850 watt, and if you get too close to that 850 watts, it conks out. So I was like, you know what, you don't mess around with the dying power supply. I put it out of commission, but I haven't thrown it away yet. Like I can't get rid of it. I have like a weird emotional attachment to this object. It's enemy territory up ahead. Are you ready for battle? As ready as I'll ever be. Every streamer is future-proofing with dual 1080 SLI. Hey. Listen, dual 1080 SLI was like the peak of SLI. I know they technically you could use like NVLink on the, I think the 12 and the, no, not the 12, sorry, the 2000 and the 3000s. But 1080 Ti was the GOAT. I did get a 1080 Ti even after getting that Titan X Maxwell, because I don't know if you remember this, Zay. They released before the 1080 Ti, they released the Titan X Pascal, which was, I don't know why they used the same name. But then they released the 1080 Ti, and it was better than the Titan X Maxwell. So they re-released the Titan X Maxwell as the Titan, or the Titan X Pascal as the Titan XP, which meant that there were, if you look this up, I'm not crazy. There's 2 different versions of the Titan X on the Pascal platform, the Titan X in brackets Pascal and the Titan XP in brackets Pascal, which was just like, oh, you know what, we messed up. The 1080 Ti was too good. I can't imagine having bought the first one and then the 1080 Ti comes out at a much lower price and everyone buys it and it's better, and then they release another one and they're like, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Madness, though, absolute madness. 1080 Ti was the best GPU of all time. Like, obviously it's outclassed by cards today, but I just mean the value for dollar was crazy. I sold mine during the first GPU shortage. So what was that, 2018 I think it was. Yeah, you had the Titan X for Ethereum mining. Yeah, I'm sure it crushed that. But during that first outage before COVID, I think that was 2018, I flipped that thing for like more than I bought it for, because I also had a 1070 Ti, and I was like, that's plenty good. I'll get by until like something new comes out. And I did. I stuck with that until I think the 2080 Ti came out, which was a marginally better. That's the crazy thing. The 2080 Ti was like a marginally better 1080 Ti that had basically useless ray tracing functionality because it wasn't there yet. They jumped the gun on that stuff. Move out, squad. Keep your eyes on me. But I kept that one. Skipped the 3000 generation. That was when I switched over to AMD, which turned out to be a blessing, I suppose, because I also shortly after that switched over to Linux. And having tried using NVIDIA on Linux, it's not always the worst. It's just better to have AMD, though. And that's not because their hardware is better. They just actually support Linux better than NVIDIA does at the moment. So let's see. Weakness, Persona 3 Reload. Let's see what we're up against here. No elemental weaknesses, nullifies light and dark, and copies your party's weaknesses, making it tough. Focus on status ailments like poison, shock, using... I don't have any of these things. Oh no, we're oh no.
In this situation,
okay. So we're okay. Can we confuse it by chance? This is going to be a tough one, I think. This is going to be a real tough one. Yeah, no, it's completely blocked that. That's great. Just start hitting it. There we go. At least it's by itself. Oh, that was like nothing.
Takeba's down. She needs backup.
Oh, I don't think we're getting past this one. I don't think we're getting past this one at all. We're not giving up, though. Everybody heal up. It's fine. If we die, we spawn on the bottom floor at our last save. We walk back up here, and we try again. We're just going to try again. Try to powerful slash that thing. Somehow that was a critical? It wasn't a weakness. We just happened to crit, which is helpful. And I'm not going to look that gift horse in the mouth there. Well, if it's not going to have any weaknesses to these attacks, maybe we... Oh, raises our critical rates as well. Do that. Buff everyone's critical rates. That's a good thing to do. That's a great thing to do. Did it say it was going to buff everyone's or just like one party member's? Well, she's dead! She's just gone over there and died! Can we get her back up? Restore... Oh, do we have anything that reses? Something that reses, please. Get her back on her feet, even if she's just there to die again. We gotta have something that restores someone to life. We've gotta have something. Restores 150 HP, low chance of a side effect. What do you mean by side effect? I need some revive one ally with full HP. Get her back on her feet, please. Goodness me, that thing hits like a tank. Alright, what are we gonna go for here? Raises one ally's critical rate for 3 turns. Yeah, I just misread it. Let's see what everybody else has got around here. Single shot. What does single shot do? Deals weak pierce damage to one foe. So that's the next thing it's going to unlock. It's got bash though. What does this do? Raises one ally's attack for 3 turns. We could start buffing it. What do you mean weak? Oh, that's its weakness. Okay. What else you got? What do you do? Low chance of lights, restores Allies HP, deals slash damage, increases evasion against slash skills. You know, yeah, do that. Oh, okay, that wasn't great. Why does that do so much damage? Please stop this. Please stop this. Yeah, just be curing everyone all the time, please.
Thanks.
This is what this fight's turned into. You ready to go, my guy? Well, we did a power slash against it. And it wasn't like particularly weak to it. We just happened to crit, which was nice. It just dodges the bash. That's wonderful.
Never mind. I'll go with.
I'm not liking what we're doing here. What is Rebellion? Oh, no, we already looked at that. I'm not liking our odds here. This thing's scary. It is scary, Halrondo. You're not wrong. Oh, jeez. High chance to confuse the foe? I doubt it. Okay, we might have to go with this guy. Buff his attacks. Because he's the one who's done the most damage to it. She's dead again. Oh, no. Okay. Try that power slash again now that your powers are buffed. Didn't quite do what I was hoping it would do. Critical rate reverted. Oh, we got to heal ourselves, though. We can't really risk trying to... No, we have to try to get her back on her feet. Okay, back up to the top here. Revive one ally with full HP. Do it. As long as she's alive, there's a possibility it'll attack her instead of us, and she can heal everyone. That's unfortunate that you would just do that. At least it wasn't a crit. All right, heal everyone again. Ugh.
Thanks, dudes.
Yeah, if you have a 3080, you've still got a pretty good card. I appreciate that things have kind of slowed down a little bit. When I first built my first PC in 2013, it felt like every year everything was just better. Every year. For like 5 years after that, it was just like constant big upgrades to GPUs and CPUs. And now it's at a point now where it's like, oh, you have a 5800X 3D. When did that come out? 2020, 2021? You're still fine. Yeah, the newer CPUs are a lot more powerful, but like, you're probably fine. No real need to upgrade a whole lot. Especially if you're sticking to like a lower resolution. So I've got this ultra wide here in front of me, and it's basically slightly more pixels than a 1440p, and I had a 4K monitor before that one back there, which is great and beautiful and everything, but I actually get better performance with this because it's slightly fewer pixels. I like that it's wide. I think it was a good call, and it means I don't have to upgrade as often. I don't really have any need to pursue anything more powerful than this. Bro, we've got to try something else. We've got to try... Yeah, try hitting it. See what happens. We're dealing so little damage is the first time. I am a first-time Persona player, yes. And I'm being brutally killed. You've tuned in just in time, Crash, over on the Twitch chat. I've officially died. This has never happened to me before. Death is not a hunter unbeknownst to its prey. One is always aware that it lies in wait. Though life is merely a journey to the grave, it must not be undertaken without hope. Only then will a traveler's story live on, treasured by those who did bid farewell. I did not get to finish reading that. But we can lower the difficulty, retry battle. I didn't know. Okay. Start from Tartarus entrance or return to title screen. I did not realize it was going to give us these options. I thought the only option we were going to have was to return to a previous save, which is what going to the title screen would have. Start over from the beginning of the battle. That's helpful. I was sort of prepped on this game being a lot tougher. All right, I need to figure out what the strat is for defeating it. Anyone having trouble with Clairvoyant Relic? Here we go. I'm on the Persona Reddit now. Someone says favorite retro game over on the Kick Chat. You know, Hugly Sleepover. It's got to be Hugly Sleepover. That's one of the best. I'm reading now. Not really getting anything helpful here. We might just try again. But maybe let's not, like, waste time on some of these things that we can do. Let's just try doing a basic attack. Yeah, just shoot the darn thing. Oh, it identified weaknesses. Does that mean I need to change? Probably main character's persona over there. There's not really much we can do for the other two. Like, I can't really change Junpei to figure out, like, what his, like, to change his weaknesses. As far as I know, I guess I could have him guard. But we can't just have everyone always guarding instead of actually doing attacks. That's not going to work. Although, I mean, we could do that. We could do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch over to this fella here, and we'll do a Sonic Punch. Nice. Inflicted with distress. It's distress. It's distraught. What does that do? What is... What happens when you distress? Hold on. Let's see. Persona 3 Reload. What happens when distressed? I was going to write distraught, and I was like, it's going to get confused. It's not going to know what to do. Okay, the effects of distress are decreased attack, negated evasion, and increased critical hit vulnerability. So we need to try to hit it with physical attacks, I guess, to take advantage of this. Which, I mean, she's not the best to do that with. Oh my gosh, we've knocked it over. Let's go all in, everybody. This is great. This is really great. Someone else on Kick Chat has asked, Durgan Soul, thoughts on Hogwarts Legacy? I enjoyed it. It was free for a while on Epic here recently, wasn't it? It was quite good. I enjoyed it a lot. We played it, I feel like not that long ago. We went back in and tackled the originally exclusive to the PlayStation version sort of DLC they released, which was good fun. Should we worry about getting her back up? I feel like we need to. With 50% now, with full HP. We might have to leave and come back with the other guy. I really wanted to get all this done in a single night, though. Like, that, I really wanted to do that. I felt like that would be a big accomplishment. But we might just not be able to. Well, I'm gonna just guard, is what I'm gonna do, because it's most definitely gonna attack her again. There we go, and she's no longer guarding, but it didn't crit on her, so it only got the one attack, which is nice. Might just have her constantly be guarding, and then that way. Oh. Well, I don't know why that keeps happening. I don't know why that's so effective against it. But if she's always guarding, then she's going to take less damage and be able to heal in the future. That was nice. I like that we... Okay, so right now, like, I don't think we need to heal right now. So I'm just going to have her guard again. And then we assume this thing's going to attack... Oh, no, no, not Junpei! No, don't attack him again, please! Thank you! That would have been devastating! Don't attack Junpei. He's a sweet, sweet boy. Oh, no. You know what? We probably shouldn't lower our HP any further. And in fact, what we should probably do is take this opportunity to restore everyone's HP. Restores 100 HP to 1 ally. Low? What do you mean side effects? Like, what potential side effects would there be? Positive or negative? That's what I need to know. Let's have a look at this thing. Yeah, it's not like it's particularly weak to the Sonic Punch. It's just for whatever reason. The last 2 times we did the Sonic Punch, it's been effective. All right, go ahead and slightly restore the party's HP, please. I'm hoping it won't attack when it's distressed, but I think it probably will. Yeah, in fact, it's going to kill her. No, it's going to go after him now, but fortunately, he's in a better state than he was before. And with this thing all, like, distraught, yeah, I was going to say, we're going to crit. I'm not saying anything. Anyway, yeah, Hogwarts Legacy was great. Had a lot of fun playing it. Look forward to the next one. I think the next one's going to be a big deal. I think it's going to be huge. Hopefully.
You better watch it.
You know what? The temptation, as always, is to have her guard again, but let's heal.
Thanks, dudes.
Just keep everyone alive. Are you still distraught? That's good. Wait, what have you just done? Defense is down. That's bad. Don't like that. Try bash instead. Let's shake things up a bit. Just kind of hoping that would knock it over, but it didn't, and that's okay. Yeah, distressing it is good. Keep it distressed. Can we, like, knock it over? What if we, you know what, just guard. We know it's going to attack you. No!
Yours defense has been lowered. Watch yourself.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. Oh, we're all in on this. I think we're going to do it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to potentially jinx the whole operation and say that I think we're going to take this thing down. I'm really hopeful, at least. This strange strat has been very helpful. Yeah, guard again, because it's definitely going to come after you. No, really? Him again? Oh, no! Oh, we should have healed. We should have healed. We're so close. Low chance of inflicting distress is for some reason, like, happening just about every time. Okay, we've got to res him. We don't have any other options. That's what has to happen. Revive him with full HP, even if it means she dies. I'm not happy about it, but I think this is the right call. Yep, she's gone, and it's going to attack us.
Your defense was reduced. Watch out.
Guess who we've got on our team keeping us alive? Oh, this is a good sign. Yeah! This could be it. This could be it. Let's go. Yeah! We've liquefied it. All right, you won. Great work out there, indeed. Massive levels, big gains. Great work, everybody. A new skill unlocked. We got freeze boost, which I'm assuming, and then we get ice boost next time. Whew. Counter, good.
All right.
Nicely done. Doesn't seem like you're having any problems. Though I've never underestimated you in the first place. You're performing better than expected. We're in top form. We're not that great. You're making me we're in top form. Now I'm getting pumped up. I should have finished reading that. You do it. Huh? Come again? You heard what she said. Stop fishing for more. No, I seriously couldn't hear her. There was, like, static or something? Static? Check. 1 2 1 2. How is it? Can you hear me?
Oh, no.
Yeah, just fine. What? Was it just my imagination? Sorry, my bad. No, this is a bad sign. This is a very bad sign. No, if you have any concerns, don't be afraid to relay them to me. For the time being, it seems there aren't any problems, so let's get back to exploring. I think we're about to hit another barrier, which is great, because that means we actually managed to do the thing. Oh, geez, I gotta get 3 Twilight fragments and get that chest open. That means we're about to do the accomplishment. It's exactly what we set out to do, which was knock out the whole... another dead end. This is as far as we can go for now. Nice work. That's another checkpoint under our belt. Come back whenever you're ready. I'm very glad we managed to do all this in one go. So this is going to be another old document. Kirijo's Ergo Research Lab is setting up a facility on this island. It doesn't make any sense. Even a rank-and-file researcher like me can tell. What is about to take place on this island? Ooh, intrigue and drama. Drama and intrigue. I'm glad we knocked all this out in one go. That means we don't have to come back here. And now we can focus 100% of our efforts on our studies and do the absolute best that we can to become the absolute brightest that we can and not completely crash and burn when exams week come up, which is coming up here soon. Yeah, roger that. Head back down. We don't want to cook exams week. We definitely don't want that to happen. Hey, guess what we did? We got another research note for you.
Are you accepting a request?
No, I'm giving you this one. Thank you for your assistance. Please take this as your reward. 20 grand. Yeah. I will keep slaying the noobs. Absolutely. Okay. Shadow hunting milestone. These are the last. Okay, we got to open 100 chests. We can't really control that. We just have to keep going. Defeat a total 200 shadows. We'll get to it. Handheld console. I guess we could go talk to Junpei about that back home. Or we could just go, like, snatch it from his room or something. But thank you for that. And I think we're ready to go. We're all still alive today. I'll stay here and provide support. Nope, that's it. I was curious to see if they had anything. That stuff that happened on the monorail was friggin' crazy, man. I kind of want to make it into like a script for a TV show or something, but I probably can't. Sucks. I bet it would have been kick-ass too. Come on, let's get going. Well, kick-ass is already a thing that exists, so stand by for now. Let me think about it.
Oh.
That shadow on the monorail was way tougher. Run into one more like that. Think about it. I think we're gonna go. I know I said that I was gonna stay here, but I wanted to see if we got anything new in the morning. So let's head back and call it quits. You know what I should have done was done a save there in case I wanted to reload. If I'd done a save there and nothing interesting happens in the morning, we could have reloaded to right there. I think we could probably use the rewind. What's up, my dude? It's another glorious day with our good old buddies. Sleep deprivation. The day before yesterday, though, that was wild. I've never felt that kind of thrill in my entire life. Don't you think things have gotten real exciting lately? How so? Dude, are you crazy? We've got these sick powers. Plus, we're pretty much won the battle and saved the city from total annihilation. How sweet is that?
Understood.
I'm sure you all remember that midterm exam starts on Monday. If you paid attention during class and studied regularly at home, you shouldn't have any problems, especially those of you who sleep through class. You must be preparing hard at home, right, Iori? Well, if you choose to throw the rest of your lives away by slacking off while you're students, then be my guest. Who am I to stop you? He's shaping up to make this a long one. I'm feeling sleepy. I think we better stay awake for the sake of academics. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? No, we've been brave. Now we're gonna be smart. Back in my day, society was nowhere near as prosperous as it is now. That's why we all busted our humps for so long, to better the situation we're in. Hell, can you young people say the same? Our society's material wealth has cost us far too much spiritual wealth, if you ask me. On the other hand, in I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. A little bit of academic growth. Yeah. We're still a slacker, but we're going to try to get out of that category by the end of all this. We're focusing hardcore on learning at this point. Class is ended for today. I think that what I'm actually going to go ahead and do, because nothing interesting seems to be happening, is I'm going to check the rewinds, which I remembered that we had. So, oh no, really? Interesting. That's unfortunate. Yeah. So we can't get back to Tartarus unless we just choose to go back to Tartarus. Well, so much for my whole plan of, why you gotta stand like that, dude? What's that all about? Are you trying to tempt me over here? I was actually kind of nervous. Oh, I meant our character, not me. I'm not a high school student. Anytime I say things like that, I'm talking from the perspective of the character in the game. I was actually kind of nervous when I got on the monorail this morning. I can't stop thinking about how we really cut it close that time. Yeah, it was pretty freaky, wasn't it? Let's have a look at our mail. We have a new burger. We haven't gone to Wild Duck in a while. And something for you, says Officer Kurosawa. So we should probably go look into that. But then also, there's probably different things we can do around here as well. There's not a lot going on. I think we're going to go check in with Officer Kurosawa. I actually don't know if this is going to end up being a story beat, or if maybe he's just got new items in. Probably the latter. We just go in and check real quick.
Oh, yeah.
You'd best be equipped for all contingencies. It's anyone's guess what could happen. If there's anything you don't need, I can take it off your hands. Well, actually, we do have to sell some things. So we don't really need any of these weapons anymore, I don't think, including the great sword. So can I sell them all? Is that possible? Yeah, sell that. Sell the practice bow. Sell the short bow. Sell the short sword. Sell this. Can I sell the saber? Yeah, there we go. Okay, got rid of that. Get rid of that rash guard.
It's a deal.
We're gonna hold on to the footwear. I don't know. It might end up being useful. Valuables. These are all things that there's nothing we can do with. So if we sell them, we're rolling in the dough. We've never had 60 grand before. Things are going super well. There's a sale going on right now, by the way. So if we wanted to go ahead and get like a new weapon, what are we currently wielding? I don't even know. Did we just sell the sword we had? Hold on. Did I just sell everyone's weapons? Surely I didn't. Do we have like a special sword that we... Hold on, just give me a second here, my guy.
All done here?
No, keep shopping. Buy weapons, Makoto. Why doesn't it show the weapon I've currently got equipped? Why isn't that shown in here? You see? Do you see my concern?
You finished?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna exit. We can leave and come back in, and the sale will still be going. Let me check my setup. Did I go a little bit too hard there? No, we still have... Yeah, we have a... That's the thing. We've got the long wakizashi, which does 65 attack. What was this thing capable of? For some reason, it doesn't show up in there, so we can't compare it directly. This is 88.
See if anything.
But my concern is that we're going to find better things exploring in there, like we did for Junpei when we got him a better sword anyway. And she's got a better bow than that as well. 88 and then 95. I'm going to go ahead and buy this.
What you want?
Should I?
Take your time.
There's a sale, and that's what's making it tempting to spend money. There's in the UI, it said I could press a weapon to compare. Oh, you're right. No, yeah, you're right. We absolutely can. So that is quite an improvement. 88 over 65. But this gives us +1 magic and +1 agility. So maybe we won't. Maybe we'll buy some armor instead. Bulletproof shirts and camo shirts. Well, that's kind of fun. Let's see. A durable shirt made from a bulletproof material. Really an improvement for the two of them, because she's still got the chest protector. Let's definitely get it for her, because I feel like she's a bit of a... All
right, then.
She's a bit vulnerable. Go ahead and sell that chest protector. It was funny when we bought it, because haha. But bulletproof shirt. Do we want to buy it for... Do we want to buy it for him as well?
Everything look good here?
I hate that we immediately run through all of our money the second we get it. I don't like that about us. We'll leave it at that, though. What about footwear?
As long as you need.
Inline skates. Wait, really? +3 agility? Huh? What? Seriously? Hold on. That's like a lot of agility. And the trade-off for... like evasion... Okay, first off, our evasion right now is 8. So literally anything is an improvement. But +3 agility as well is kind of like, yeah, we're definitely going to go ahead and do that and sell our engineer boots. And then I think we're probably... What does she got on right now? Okay, so she has on the frost heels, which gives her low frost evasion. But what if she had roller skates, right? With +3 agility. Yeah, what if she did? And we equipped those and we sold the frost heels. So we're going to go ahead and sell those. And then what about Junpei? What does he currently have? Junpei! You want some skates, man? I know that they're not literally going to be on our feet and we're not literally going to be rollerblading around. It's unfortunate, but that's not how this game works. But we can make believe that on our feet right now we have on rollerblades and that we're skating around. Look at us go! So much fun! Is there something I can assist you with? Well, yeah, actually, I would like to just talk with you because sometimes you give me free things. Do you have any numbers missing? Then there may be a... Wait, hold on. Wait, what? What did she just say? Hold on, talk again. What did you just say? As the master said, depending on the bonds, bolster personas. This is a different thing that she just said. What was that first thing she said about numbers? We'll never know. We'll never know. Do we have new requests? We don't. She still wants all those drinks, though. So we are going to go try to find another vending machine. I can't really remember where other vending machines were located. I don't think there's one around here. Unless it's just like right in front of me and I'm not seeing it. I mean, obviously there's this, but this isn't really, it's a crane game, not a vending machine. Lest we get confused. Hey, Halrondo, thank you for tuning in. And I hope you have a good night's rest. We're not going to be streaming for much longer. I need to go to bed as well because I do have work in the morning. But I am going to go explore a couple more places before we go. Port Island Station might very well have a vending machine. I can never remember. Oh, yeah. We like never come here. Have we ever been here? Well, hold on. First off, let's grab whatever that is. We can only come here at certain times. I think it's like during the day. If we wait till nighttime, it's too late. So what is this place? It's the movie theater. High school students pay 1,500 yen. You get courage. Okay, seeing a film at a screenshot movie theater will raise your academics, charm, or courage, depending on the movie's theme. The lineup will change every day. During afternoon non-school. Okay, if you get a part-time job working at the theater, you can pick up a shift during the afternoon on non-school days. That's cool. That's very cool. No, we're not going to spend the day here right now because we're focusing on our academics. But we are going to poke around here and see if we can... Oh, we got a flower shop?
Take your
What
time.
kind of flowers are you looking for? Hey, that's kind of cool. We already have a rose bouquet that we might be able to give someone, but we can also get mini cacti here if we need to. So if we try to romance a girl... By the way, I do see that there are vending machines. I do, in fact, see that. So let's see what they've got, and hopefully it's new. We got a Dr. Salt. We were missing 3 drinks, weren't we? We got a Moon Kiss, and we got a 1-Up. So the 1-Up will restore 10 HP to 1 ally, restore 10 HP to 1 ally, and restore 10 HP to 1 ally. So that's not super helpful, really, when you look at it on its face. But now we know where the theater is, and we know where to buy flowers, and that's super helpful. So let's get the menu back up, and let's head back over to Polonia Mall, and we'll head back over to the Velvet Room. I could have gone right to the Velvet Room, and I didn't, and I don't know why. That's okay. I do have now, I think, all of your drinks. Were you able to gather the beverages sold in the vending machines? What? Collect one more. We must have used one. Oh, no. We must have used one during the encounter, which means I've now got to figure out which one we ended up using. Now, fortunately, they're all at the strip mall, aren't they? Or am I wrong about that? Like, there's a vending machine upstairs, and then the other one is out by the station. So we'll start with the one upstairs here. I think I must have just used one of the drinks during the combat encounter, because I'm pretty sure we only needed Fountain Dew. So we've got one of each of these, so that's not one of those. You know what the quickest thing in the world to do here is to just go back to the station via fast travel. Jeez. That, or I'm just wrong, and she needed 4 more? Let's see what we've got going on here. Oh, no, it's this one. Oh, I bet you it's the 4 biotic pack. Ah, and I can't get another one probably until tomorrow. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Can we get back over to the shrine? And we'll see what's going on over there. Maybe the kid is back over here. That might be a good way to spend our afternoon. You came. I was waiting for you. Let's play. Yeah, let's play. That's fine. This seems like a good, healthy way to spend some time. This is fun. You're right. So says someone over in the kick chat. I spent time playing with Mako.
Hey, what do you want to do next?
Oh, I didn't know there was going to be a
Your
next.
turn, okay? You get to pick.
Seesaw, Jungle Gym, Monkey Bars, or I want to go home. Oh, man. Seesaw. No!
Oh, I hate the seesaw. It makes my butt hurt.
I should have saved before doing this.
I don't want to go home. Can we stay here a little longer?
After playing together, she seems to have taken a liking to me, even though we completely cooked it. I've become acquainted with Mako, the grade schooler. Yay! So even though we kind of cooked it, yeah. I know. Rank up. Sorry, hanged? Why is that what it's called?
You know, my mom and dad, all they ever do is fight. And just the other day,
Is this gonna be sad?
they said they were getting a divorce.
No!
I told them not to, but they won't listen.
Parents are like
They
that.
probably don't care about
No,
me.
they care about you. That's not true.
Hey, you'll play with me again later, right? We're friends
I
now.
absolutely
You know,
will.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. You have to come see me, okay?
Well, I think we've just like basically acquired a little sister. I parted ways with Mako, then went back to the dorm. I hate that we cooked it, and I'm assuming we're not going to be able to rewind to that point, most likely.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
It seems some of the equipment in the command room is malfunctioning. Could you go and check on it? I shouldn't take long. I asked Akihiko and Iori as well, but they don't appear particularly intent on solving the matter. It doesn't seem to be especially urgent, so whenever you have the time, thanks. Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. We'll definitely have a look at that one. I am going to check real quick the rewind and see if we can't rewind to like earlier today. Monday evening in the lounge, I can actually go back if we wanted to. Do we? You know, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just have to remember to be more diligent about saving before we interact with her. If it's going to be like a life or death situation that we pick the right play activity, we'll just have to remember that in the future. But that concludes it for today's stream. We managed to get all the way up to the next barrier in Tartarus, which is kind of more than I expected us to achieve, but I'm very pleased with the outcome. So thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.